Bum bum bum. Okay, so like, I am very visible on the monitor right now, the TV head. Oh crap! I need to modify something. Main right monitor mode. All right, cool. So like, last time I did some testing and I used my bright ass lamp that's right over here that like shines up this whole area. But when I do that, my face cam is so bright. And now when I'm in like what feels like pitch black darkness, I feel like I have a very good, like I can see myself so much better now. Wait, let me go into full screen. I mean, even now I'm still kind of bright. What is up with that? Oops, I got my obus leaking out. Anywho, we're gonna try a new thing today, which is I make the thumbnail at the start of stream because, you know, why wait? Why? Did I get the notification for this? I do. Oh, I get like the manage your channel thing. Okay, so today I have the title set to something about painting because I think I'm gonna do UV mapping for the procedural stuff. So a picture of that would be like, I don't know, they have like a chunk like this, you know, and then it comes down and around, and then, you know, it's like a puzzle piece, I guess, and then you would, I guess like this you'd look like, and then boom, woo, whoop, and then whoop, there we go, and then, here's what we do. Here's what we hit them with. We need like a paintbrush. Can I make a second layer? And then like this? No, just like that. Yeah. 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 And then that could like be painted like something. So we can do layer. Boom. Give it a good red. Yeah, it's pretty good. And maybe we make it a gradient for extra specialness. So, I don't know, like that. Ooh, there we go. And then, layer 1. Delete this shit. Ooh, fill it. Okay, cool. And then, grab it by like the handle like this. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then what did I do for the first thumbnail? Hold on, let me reference. Let me reference real fast. This. I just said level tools dev. Okay. Then I will say level tools dev 2. There, wait, no, I can't put the 2 there because I want to put the stream number, which is 53, right? I wish I could see, but oh yeah, there it is. Okay, 53. So I had like 16 for that. So 53. Ooh. Oh, that's not right. Ooh. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. My masterpiece. Okay. So now I have to go to my Discord notifier thing and add this. Let me first export to Twitch interface thumbnail 53.png. Export. I'm sorry you can't see a lot of this because I don't know what kind of secrets and IDs and client things will pop up when I go through all this. Twitchbot, assets, Discord notifier. I also need to update this because right now it's just hard-coded to show what I want it to show in the message. So this is episode 2, same arc, new stream title. Yeah, that should be good. And then I need to upload the image. That's the thing. Okay, well, first of all, open a terminal. Dino, index.js. It's going to be like, input the URL. So I'm going to go add a new image to Imgur. Choose photo or video, this, 53. Open image in new tab. Or okay, don't open image in new tab. Copy image address, maybe? There we go. Paste that. I have given the stream a new name. Allow. Okay, beautiful. And that should send me a notification here. Yeah! Okay. Anyway, thank you for joining me on the pre-game for the stream. I am streaming, right? Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Void! Woo! And then the intro works. Or I have to stop calling it intro. Oh, fuck. I forgot to fix the first redeem. Sorry, 9. I got you. Hold on. The reason I haven't fixed it yet is because I don't even have like a fancy animation for first. But I can still manually put the first hat on your head. So gooblers, visuals. Here, I'll show you how the process is done. I have to go through the remote thing and go all the way down through head. No, it's visuals, mesh bottom, body, skeleton. This is a bone that follows the head bone. And on top of that, there's a hat. On every goobler, it's just hidden. But I can make it unhidden like that. And now you have your first hat. So please enjoy. Please enjoy your party hat. Okay, cool. I'm done with that. I'm actually gonna accept that because I did it. I have achieved a redeem for the first time in history. A redeem has been redeemed. No, I'm not Chaos Emerald Head. Oh, it's too late for that. Oh my god, you're right. Crap. Why aren't you the Chaos Emerald Head? Oh man, I'm sorry about that. What? I guess there's something wrong with my save system. Apologies for not having your Chaos Emerald. I will get it back to you. Do not worry. Once I have the save system down and working, I guess if I use a taskbar to close, that doesn't count as closing in the code, so it doesn't do the autosave. I really just need a not perpetual. I need like, I don't know. I need to save in like throughout the stream. Like every time someone joins, it should just save that data. Because why not? It's not like people are joining every second. You could very easily just save the JSON like 6 or 7 times during the stream, and that would be fine. Yeah, for some reason I don't do that. Oh. Anyway, music should be good. Okay, last time I turned up the volume for the desktop, and I didn't turn it back down, and so the music was really loud. The end. Please, Zed, please have my setup already ready to go. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Ooh, okay, thank you. Okay, I cleaned up a lot of the code. I'm really happy with it. I always clean up the code. That's the funnest part. It's a part I can't do on stream because it doesn't bring progress and interest, but it is quite nice to be able to split things up into simpler pieces in a relaxing environment. So let me put this here. By the way, I'm happy you really enjoy how to do the credit. Your credits are sick as hell. I really love engaging credit scenes. For my game, I also want to do something similar. I had something like that for a game I was working on, but I never released that game because I haven't released a game yet. But I do want to do something similar for any game I do make, is have a more visual, interactable, title screen accessible credit scene. I was going to do that for everyone. Yeah! It's really nice, and I like it. God, is the music too loud? I'm so paranoid about the music. I don't know. I really need to do playlist stuff. There's so much to do. You would think just doing the simple intro music is fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you for making me feel more calm in the music department, because the anxiety does bring me despair. Okay, so 3D tools, that works. Mimic Quick, let's get you into a terminal tab. You're compiling good. All right. You ready for more progress? 9, because we're gonna make more progress. So I fixed a couple things. I didn't just organize. That is right. So these handles now properly appear for multis. So this is a multi-link that just duplicates a link over and over, which is how I create this giant looping like tower of chaos. But if I reduce this to like, you know, down to like 5, now you can see it's not as big. All the stuff in terms of like things updating works great. I've opened a fresh project. It all still updates as intended. I just had to, you know, tinker with that a little bit. Whoa. Look at that. Now that'd be a fun thing to run down. You like go around the outside? Holy cow. Look at that. Oh, okay. And then my brain just registered the Thrillville roller coasters I made as a kid. It's kind of like that. Maybe that's what I should do instead. I should just make a roller coaster simulator. Either that or like, you know what I thought would be like a good thing for this would be like a monkey ball game, because those are all just like really abstract shapes. So you could pretty easily create just like monkey ball style courses with this tool so far. I was watching something recently with monkey ball. I was like, yeah, the worst monkey ball level is the one where you have to hit a random switch. I haven't played a lot of monkey ball, so I didn't know that was a level. That's really funny. Does this curve the density thing? It does. Look at that. Huh. The more you know. I guess that does make sense, because the curving thing happens before the density applies. All right. Wow, good job past me. That's pretty smart to do. And then I can curve that. Wow. Look at that. Look at those curves. Okay. All right. So, in terms of usability, it'd be really nice if there was a way to... Oh, shit! Thank you for the 3-stream streak. It always bamboozles me seeing that there are people out here streaking on my stream. Thank you. With that said, please put the pants back on. This is not an appropriate environment to go nude. Is your Gloober wearing pants? I don't know. Is that just skin color underneath the dress? Never! I see how it is. No, it's fine. I've been changed. We've gone through an arc now. I accept your lifestyle. We can now go forward into the future, unless we need to make a sequel to our story, in which it's photogenic male, and you also don't. Is that your Goobler? I don't know. I could go for onions. Same. I love onions so much. And then people are always like, do you want grilled onions or raw onions on your burger? And it's like, both. They're both just so good. I love all onions equally. Just put a whole onion on my burger. Thank you. That's all I need in life. That's all I could ever ask for in life. I'm stalling. I'm stalling as I think of what to do. I really want... I know I said I'm going to do UV stuff, but I'd actually really like delete and insertion buttons in the handle thing, so I could delete these in this editor I've made. Eat it like an apple. Actually, yes. I was gonna shame you, but I've done that unironically, and people have given me shit for it. It's you know, it's not super tasty, but I still like it. It's still good because it is kind of tasty. I just wish there were like mini onions, you know? Like, give me an onion that is half the size of a normal onion, and I would devour that shit apple style. Give me like a cherry onion. Oh, still working on that proposal, by the way. Oh, that's okay. I'm sure whoever you're proposing to will really appreciate your proposal no matter how it is. I believe in you. Oh, look at my multi-link. It's beautiful. Okay, maybe I should have, so if I hit the delete key, that would delete this. But that's just going to delete the mesh instance 3D. So it's time for research. Godot node 3D gizmo override delete button. Is this possible? I think with the way how Godot does input, it should work. Because if I intercept the input event, it does not propagate to the other inputs. So it's just a matter of, does the gizmo get the input first? So I don't think, I don't know, so let's try it. I guess I just put an input call into the gizmo and see if that works. Here we go. Gonna give you a hard time about your lack of a player character if you keep this up. No. My rule is there's no welcome, Zara nerd. How are you? The rule is I'm not doing any player character development on stream because that's boring coding momentum stuff. You don't need to see that. I'm not doing any stuff off stream until I'm satisfied with all my issues with my Twitch interface, such as the lack of an intro start screen, the lack of sound effects. I really want text sound effects when you guys say something, but maybe that might be distracting. The lack of the single emoji message is still not working, but I want to get rid of them and turn them into something else, like emoji bombs. I have a bomb, and its name is information. Do I not have an input for this? I think I might not, because Gizmo's a resource. So, is it really a resource? No fucking way. It is. Wait, what? Alright. Then how do I intercept input? I need to make a custom, just Gizmo. That's not a plugin. Node 3D Gizmo plugin. But what I really want is the Node 3D Gizmo. Here it is, editor Node 3D Gizmo, which is a Node 3D. And presumably here, I'd be able to override input. So I'm going to try. Wait, don't I have this? No, this is the plugin. Does the plugin just have all the same overrides? I don't understand. Also, I should probably rename this file to plugin then, if this is the plugin. But I still reference the 3D Gizmo. Yeah. Okay. So let's rename this to Gizmo plugin. And then, yeah, that all looks good. And then let's go ahead and add a new chain plain gizmo.rs. And then how do I override this so I use my new gizmo? Because I want... So this is used... Do I create this? Because I see so far it just gets passed to things. So maybe I can't? There's definitely a way you can make your own 3D gizmo. Create a new 3D gizmo type. See tutorial, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Is there a create? Here it is. Oh my god, here it is. Editor 3D, Node 3D Gizmo. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So I use this to define my custom gizmo in Godot. Alright, so we just do create gizmo. So function's gonna return this. But what I actually want to return is my custom one. So it's probably gonna have a self argument. Node 3D, yeah, it should be GD, Node 3D. And then what else? It needs to return this. Does not know what this is. Surely you know what this is. It knows what this is. Oh, but it needs to be passed an option. It needs to return an option. Ugh. Okay, I guess technically you're right. Option, GD, Node 3D. Okay. And they need to return this. So right now I can just return none. Next, we create the chain plain gizmo, the actual one, which is similar to this. So we can just grab this, basically, use, create, prelude, do that, gizmo, we don't need any of this. Okay, cool. Oh, crap. No, this is called Gizmo plugin, right? It isn't. Okay, how's this going to affect the trout population? How is this going to affect the trout population? Crap! Okay, so where is... This is used in plugin. So I need to rename this everywhere. So replace this with Gizmo plugin. There we go. And then this I replace everywhere with Gizmo plugin. I think. And then I can go here and call this chain plain gizmo. Okay. And then I add this to the module. So mod chain plain gizmo. And then you don't like that, because I need to include this. Use Godot classes, that. And then finally, go to this function. Yeah, I found you. And I return a chain plane. Cannot access. Here it is. Chain plane gizmo. New GD. And then wrap it in sum. Just like me, I'm also some random dev. But I didn't like that because I got to upcast. Upcast. Can you just infer that? Oh my god, you can. That's sick. Alright, cool. So now we use the chain plane gizmo instead of the raw gizmo. And with this, I can hopefully override the keyboard input and make it so I can use the delete key. You would think. Theoretically, this is possible. Function input. Come on, autocomplete for me. Whoa! Welcome, person whose name I can't read because it's so small. Jerry Go Wind. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay. Or not. I'm not your mom. Anyway, I don't see input on here. No. There has to be. It's a Node 3D, right? You're what? You heard me. You heard what needed to be said. Hold on, I'm having an existential crisis because this. Oh my god, it isn't a Node 3D. It inherits from ref counted. What the fuck? Then what do I? What? I did all that for nothing. I did all that for nothing. Wait. And why is there like 2 ways to do all of these things? Rag, just have to do the executive summary. The fuck is ref count? That's a great question, Photogenic, because in the bold wisdom of Godot, that isn't sarcasm. I really love that Godot does this. They do not have garbage collection. They have manual memory management for all objects that do not inherit from ref counted, which basically means nodes. And so, or I guess all of these. So one of these is like a node 3D, right? Or not? I don't know. Firefox search sucks. Man, yeah, you have to manually delete your objects. But the thing is, you don't actually have to, because what they do is an ownership model where nodes delete their children. So as long as the game engine deletes the top level C node already, then that'll affect all the children and have them get manually deleted. So it's a really nice system to manage your memory instead of having to, do disgusting garbage collection in your game. But ref counted, which is used for resources or various classes that you do want to be automatically deleted, is a type you can inherit from to not have to worry about manual memory management, which uses, as the name implies, ref counted ref counted memory management, which is just literally like old style Python. I think a lot of scripting languages used to use this, where it would just increment the internal counter every time the object generates a new reference and decrement it whenever a reference is lost. So once that counter hits 0, it deletes itself, which is not as universally performant as a garbage collector, but unlike a garbage collector which has spikes in performance loss due to the garbage collector running, ref counted has more even performance across the board because it always deletes when it needs to be deleted. So that's your fun little memory management lesson for the day. I use disgusting garbage collection in my own files. I exclude a couple folders. Because you collect garbage? Nice. My body is a garbage collection. I just devour whatever I please. Oh, God, I could really go for an onion right now. Oh my God. It's just so it's so savory and delicious. I just keep looking at Jerry Gowin's first message. You're what? I mean, I was being literal with my PC files, but yeah. Okay, Okay, suffer with me a bit more as that works too. So I can't even override input in a gizmo. Am I the only one alone who think that that's insane? Godot gizmo override input. You tell me I can't make a gizmo that handles like key? Okay, AI, what do you want? It says there's a handles input thing. You know that doesn't exist. Of course, there's nothing in here that says inputs. Shut up, AI bullshit. Handle gizmo input, get handle name set. None of this exists. You fucking fuck. You fucking fuck. It sucks. AI sucks. It doesn't do anything. How does anyone get any benefit from it? Gizmos. Surely there's something on this page with inputs. No. No. Oh my god, there's just not a way to do it. Maybe this? Allows you to find a new type of gizmo. Simple gizmos or a new editor spatial gizmo type. Oh, this is for Godot 3. I was gonna say, what are you talking about? I forgot that in Godot 3, they called it spatial instead of node 3Ds. Which, I agree. It was definitely an upgrade to just call it node 3D. That does take me back though. One of my favoriteest games I ever made was a Godot 3 3D platformer that I released nowhere. I don't think it's accessible anywhere. I think it might be lost media because I don't know where the fuck it is. But I loved it as a child. Wait. Godot. No. Godot. I'm just googling the same thing though. Godot gizmo inputs, and then this isn't gonna show me anything because nothing in the gizmo thing inherits a node 3D. So there's nothing I can use to intercept the input. So frick me, I don't need input. I don't even want input. You know what the solution probably is they probably expect you to create your own node that's a tool node, and then that node would intercept input. But I can't do that. Wait, okay, how's this? What if I can connect to the input event on the mesh instance 3D? There's an input event, right? That's in a node, I think? Please give me the node documentation. Yeah. Where is it? It's in here somewhere, because they have ready. So surely they have an input event, or a signal, I mean. Object? Come on. Show me something. No, just have script change. Maybe it's a node 3D? Node 3D. Please? Visibility change? Where's your input signal? Oh, but there are notifications. But I can't override a notification. Wait, do objects have input notifications? Is there anything in here with inputs? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just give up on this dream and go to plan B, which is to just have buttons be on the side panel when I click on one of these handles. Which is not too bad, just kind of tedious to click here, delete, click here, delete, click. Well, okay, no, because actually what I need to do is I'll just click here, delete, and that'll auto-select the last one. So I can just keep clicking delete here, and it keep deleting them. So that would still work, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Alright. So that means I have to start on my... Well, great, now I created this whole thing for nothing. So we have... I need to create an inspector plugin. How to create an inspector plugin? Let's go and look that up. Godot inspector plugin. Inspector plugins, here we go. So setting up your plugin, blah, 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 blah. Editor plugin, add inspector plugin. So I'm assuming there's an inspector plugin class. Editor inspect, there it is. Okay, cool. So chain plane, inspector plugin, RS. And then same thing as before, I need to go here, create a class. And then have that, use Godot classes, like that. Oh, I need to include this in the module. Where are you? Here you are. Mod chain. Here's the thing, is that all of these are in the chain plane module. So do I really need to prefix everything with chain plane? Can't I just call it like link resource gizmo, gizmo plugin, inspector plugin, link resource, like I just said? I don't think there's any reason why I shouldn't do that. It's just, you know, I have to go through and update all the imports. But frick it, why not? Why not? I just need to stop being a coward and do it. Link. And I think Zed has an auto save. Yeah, has an auto rename. So if I do that, and then I can do this. Oh, no. Just, what? Let me live. Oh my God, it's my theme. It's my theme. Wait, okay. I never saved this thing. Oh, I guess I did. Okay, close the rename. Rename this. Save. Save. And then chain plane gizmo. Just rename this to gizmo. And then let me try file save. Oh, it's Control KS. Wait, is that what that said? Control KS. Control KS? What? Am I reading that right? The save all shortcut is Control K and then S. Does that mean I hit Control K and then I press S? But like when I hit Control K, nothing happens. So I don't know. I know, right? Like, what does that mean? What did they mean by that? And then what's going on here? Oh, this needs to be called link now. Link, and then... Well, I really want this to be called link resource. And yeah, rename all those. And then this should be renamed to link resource. And then that's all good. Okay. There we go. More organization. That's nice. Maybe it's like Control K. I feel like it would say Control K, Control S then. But we can try that. See, what if I add something here and then add something here? Control K, S. Okay, that opened the key map editor. That's not correct. Okay, what I did there was Control K, Control S. Now let's try Control K, S. And it saved all. Look, these both got saved. Okay, so I guess that's such an inconvenient keyboard shortcut though, because I can't push Control and K with one hand. You know what's a good shortcut? Control Shift Alt S. I was gonna say Control Shift S, but that's save all, and that's fine. But Control Shift Alt S, that's used for export on a lot of photo editing software. But you know what it'd also be good for is save all in my frickin' thing, which I guess I can just change because, you know, you can do that. You can just go to the preferences and change that. So maybe I will. Maybe I will. Where do I do this? Open key map. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, my God, that explains everything. Open key map is Control K, Control S. That's why it did that. I thought that was just because I created a new shortcut and it was like, define that shortcut for us. Godot is highly customizable. This isn't Godot editor, is it? No, this is Zed, which is a code editor written in Rust, and it's, you know, I use it. It also is great for editing Rust code. It is plug it and play. You just open it up in a Rust project and it works, and it's beautiful. Ew! What do you mean, ew? Oh, VS Code for the win. Oh, I'll fight you on that. Yeah, that's what you want. A code editor written in HTML and JavaScript. Tasty. Boy, do I love my Chromium embedded directly into my code editor. That's just what I want. More RAM usage. Rust sounds like it needs some washing. Okay. I mean, I like it. I think it's pretty clean. But if you dare... Oh shit, what was that? Was that you? Was that you, CG, or is that someone else? I can't see. Oh, it was. Welcome to the Goober Gang. How's it going? I'm fixing my shortcuts because I don't want the shortcut for save all to be Control K and then a separate S key press. That's insane. That's completely insane. So if I go to save all and go to keystrokes, I want this, set this to, how do I do this? Control Alt Shift S. Save. Does that override anything? It just adds that as a new shortcut? Okay. Does that appear in here? It doesn't, but... Oh, this is for the user and this is the default. Alright, well there you go. Now if I hit Control Shift Alt S, it'll save all. It didn't work. It's not working right now. I want my editor to be able to download community mods. What? You can do that in Z! It's the same shortcut even. Control Shift P or whatever. And then package or install or plugin or okay, it's something. I forgot what it's called, but you can do it in Z. Package manager. What the fuck is it called? Are they called extensions? Oh, here it is. Z extensions. There we go. There we go. Get absolutely obliterated, photogenic. Okay. 'Twas me. I've been a long-time follower. Just thought I'd check out stream. Thank you, and I appreciate you following to increase my number and therefore increase my ego on Twitch. Soon I shall be the biggest Twitch streamer the world has ever seen. And you have contributed, so I praise you for that. Sir, your Twitch interface has a problem. It doesn't update follower number retroactively. I know, it should. Like, you say that as a joke, but it genuinely should and be a really easy thing to do. I don't know. I spend every second laser focused on one feature at a time. And so I never get the other ones done. It should. It'd be so easy to do it, too. Because you would just check the follower event and have a number that increments. See, I just had to store the current follow number at the start. Then whenever someone follows, I increment that whenever the follow event is triggered and just give that new person that number. The cone hat was more important. Genuine. Out of jail. Yeah. Oh, well, since you're an ad jail, you won't even hear the fact that the cone hat didn't even work again. I had to manually give it to frickin' who had it? Oh yeah, 9 got it. Okay, so I'm mad. I'm hitting Control Shift Alt S. You don't have keyboard cam because you can't see, but I swear to God, I'm hitting Control Shift Alt S and it's not working. Open key map. Save. What the fuck is this song? Why do I keep getting this? What the hell is this? Flower Garden Yoshi's out. This is not what this sounds like. Let's go back. So context user. Yeah, so this should work. Control Alt Shift S. Why does it sound like that? Do I need to restart? Why the fuck isn't it working? Just do I have to save the key map somehow? I mean, I already closed and opened it. If I do Control KS, this is gonna work. Yeah, of course you would. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I don't even save all that often. It's good to know the default shortcuts anyway, because you're gonna have a situation where you open a new user account or a new Z profile, and it's all gonna be set back to defaults. And I found in just life, it's way simpler to just not customize anything. Just get used to it how it is. Just accept how the developers fucked you over and live your life like that. Welcome back, CG and Photogenic. Oh, we got Gerudo Valley. Let's go. Implement inspector for chain. Wait, no, I want this to be chain plane inspector plugin. Boo 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 boo. Can I please get the function list for this? Or I need to import it. Whoops. Dun 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 dun. I'm sorry if this has already been answered, but what happened to your GBA game? The pain never ends. Welcome in, Pon. How's it going? I mean, nothing really happened to it. I just stopped working on it, and I never started again. The end. Well, no, it's a bit... Okay, you know what? There actually is an answer, CG, that's a bit more complicated, which was I had a vision for a mechanic I wanted to do, which was something where it would, like, transform the world into... Okay, so you know how, like, in Link to the Past, there's, like, a dark world and a light world? I wanted to do that, but instead of transforming the entire world from dark to light, I wanted to transform portions of the world from dark to light, which was too much of a technical challenge for me to achieve on the Game Boy Advance, and so I got really demotivated, and I never continued after I figured out that was too impossible. Little Same wants to work together and make this happen. Really? Did you? I mean, I was inspired by... Here, let me pull it up. In Skyward Sword. So, Skyward Sword. There's like a time mechanic bubble thing. I don't know what to call it. But there was this thing where there'd be these things, I know, very descriptive, where you would move them and they would shift time around like a circle. And you would use that to solve puzzles. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And they barely did anything with it in Skyward Sword. Time shift stones, I think, maybe? And I wanted to do that for this Game Boy Advance game. But that's incredibly hard because you have to do tile map shit. I know I could do it. If I gave enough of a shit, I could totally have done it. But I just didn't. Really? No, this is my same influence? Oh, shit. Okay, I'm so glad we're on the same page. No, yeah, 100%. This is like the coolest thing ever. And, yeah, no, I wish they did more with this. My all-time favorite game of all time to ever exist ever is a game called Metroid Prime 2, which also has a Dark World, Light World mechanic. And what I really wanted in a future Metroid Prime game was something like that, where they take the horror, creepy elements of Dark World and then have a system where you can, like, create bubbles of, like, Dark World that would open up and, like, you can go into them. And that, you know, it's such a cool idea. I feel like no game really utilizes it. And so I'm definitely gonna, at some point, incorporate a mechanic like that into my game. See, now that I'm in Godot, like an actual game engine in the 21st century, I guess the Game Boy Advance is also in the 21st century, but don't think about that. I could do that. Dark Worlds and Light Worlds weren't invented by Tobu Fox? No, apparently not. Isn't that crazy? Though I will say, if Deltarune Chapter 7 has that mechanic, I will lose my shit. How sick would that be if you could just arbitrarily open up portions of the Dark World and Light World to solve puzzles? Oh my god. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. Undertale moment. By the way, I'm like a massive Deltarune fan, so it would like become my favorite game ever if it did that. Oh my gosh. Did you see the tweet where Toby Fox said Chapter 5 is like kind of almost ready? I want to play it now. I really want to play it now. Causing the roaring to move a block. Yeah, you know, like Chapter 6 is like one of those things where they do like an episode from the antagonist perspective, and they're just like, yeah, choose where you're gonna open fountain today, and then you just, you know, it's like that. It's like in COD where you call down the what is it, like the aerial strike. Who's your favorite character? I don't want to, like, expose myself. I really love Rousey. I fucking love Rousey so much. Oh my god, it's, like, such peak character design. And, like, both of Rousey's fucking forms, like, the dark hat form and then, like, you know, the form he takes for the rest of the game, they're both so perfect. I love him so much. Oh my god, the character development in Chapter 4 is perfection. Oh, it's so good. Oh, welcome, Turbo Seb. How's it going? So with mine, when you open the other world, you can solve puzzles that would affect the current world. Yep. Then you can get attacked by the bad guys patrolling in the other world. I had the whole thing planned, but my artist vanished on me, Lamau. It's the whole reason I learned to do my own art. Oh, shit. That sucks, but fuck yeah, you know, custom art by yourself, that's the way to do it. Because ultimately, something, I don't know, but I mean, speaking of Toby Fox, you can kind of see the gradient of art progression I guess Toby Fox does have a lot of custom artists. Maybe that's not a good example. But, you know, whenever I think of a game to demonstrate why you should just do your own art, the thing I always think of is, like, the first... what's the first area called in Undertale? I forgot what it's called, but, like, the point is, that whole area, there is nothing there. I don't think anyone could not draw. If that makes sense. Like, the whole area is so simple. The enemies are simple, the spikes and everything looks like doodly and kind of crappy. And it's like, yeah, the ruins, thank you. And so it's like the perfect example of, like, man, make your own art. The greatest RPG ever made did it, and it looks sick as hell. Oh, yeah, thanks, Tur. Oh, fuck, hold on, I gotta catch up on chat. He likes the twink enjoyer confirmed. I was thinking of it more from, like, the furry angle, like, oh my god, yeah, furry enjoyer confirmed. It's just a good design! Rousey is so cool and wholesome and wonderful. Have you heard the Rousey shapeshifter theory? I have not. Feel free to drop it, though. Something, dark side. Sounds amazing. What kind of art? I need a job? Ooh, the connections coming together. Yeah, the new overlay looks so cool. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, this is basically what I've been working on for the past couple months and why I've been absent. Not really working on it, more like ADHD procrastinating on it for like months until eventually in February I was like, fuck it. Let's make the new Twitch interface. And then I did it. And it still has work being done to it. That new join animation I just did like 2 hours before stream started today. And so that is my new struggle. Just every time I stream, I'm gonna spend 2 hours doing some bullshit, rushing to complete it before stream starts. We're little Tamagotchis. Yeah, you're gooblers. And I wish you were more distinct. I want there to be... I need to add, like, accessories, and I need to add more colors, and I need to make so the colors aren't so saturated, and I need to add patterns for a lot of these things. Like, what I should have are, like, preset textures with colors that fill in randomly, and that'll add more variety to each of your gooblers. Oh, I don't know. I have to create an artboard and figure it out. Yeah, yep. Add a feed button for us, please. We're hungry. I like that idea, though. Let me think. How'd you do a feed? Boop, boop. I think with a feed, I just would randomly generate food on the ground, and your goobler would have to go up and eat it. And that would recover health or something. Because the ultimate game-ending plan, of course, is to have this be a war zone underneath me, where gooblers are massacred left and right as monsters come from the sides of the screen. Alas, that's kind of hard to do. So, I don't know if we'll ever get to that point, but hopefully one day. Also, we need to create a new design doc since I don't know where it is. On top of that, I'm about to switch to Linux here in the next couple hours. Oh, good luck with that, Pawn. Should I call you Pawn X Pawn or Pawn? Like, are you doing like a Hunter x Hunter reference where the X is representative of the space in the language and it's just Pawn? Or is it pawn times pawn? And I should be saying pawn for every pawn in your name, which would be like pawn, because there's 2 pawns. So it's kind of like 2 times 2 is 4. But wouldn't that mean it's like pawn? I don't know. Did you like that bit? Follow for more bits. Editor inspect. Oh god, I see why I got distracted. I hate this. Okay, no. Here's what we do with the inspector. We have to get can handle, parse begin, parse category, parse. Okay, pull up the docs again. Okay, so we have can handle, and then where's the thing where I can add an interface to edit stuff? Yeah. This is it. This is all you show for the docs? Come on, give me something else. Where shouldn't there be? Is it parse end that I'm thinking of? That'll just add stuff to the end. I think so. So yeah, let's do parse end and then can handle for this. Or you can just get them all. Who cares? X in chess means take. Also, so therefore it could be however you want to use it. Most is default to pawn. No, I want to use your true name. So if the pawn is taking the pawn, that means there's 1 pawn left, which means your name would be pawn. So I guess pawn would be appropriate. Hey, Pawn, how's it going? I have too many ideas to do. I want to make an Undertale-esque battle system, but it's so hard to program bullets. Oh. Oh, man, that probably means you've probably used my Undertale battle system that's really crappy and shitty. I feel that too, though. If I ever make an RPG, 1,000,000,000% it's going to have an Undertale battle system. It is brilliant. What a wonderful marriage of the mundane bullshit that is turn-based battles and the fun, exciting, action-oriented sense of bullet patterns combined together. Yeah. No, you should not try it. My Undertale battle system plugin is complete ass. Do not use it. Dude, it's been so long. I wasn't even like the same person. It actually feels like you're fighting. Yeah. It's so cool. I want to see. Don't say these things to me. You're gonna make me abandon this project and work on another project. That's what I should have done with the Game Boy Advance thing. Is I should have just made like a bullet hell RPG. That would have been way more doable than whatever the fuck I was trying to do there. But even then, I'd still want to do overworld, dark world, light world puzzle bullshit. So I don't think I would have escaped my fate either way. But I don't know. Like I said, it was based on Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. So, and that's an RPG. I should have just kept it simple. Had that RPG element in the game, but then, you know, go to a whole thing. Yeah. I'm helping someone on a project at the moment where it's an Earthbound, but a rhythm game. I've been lazy the last 2 days and not touched it. 2 days is not lazy. Try a week, and then you can start calling yourself lazy. Update to add Deltarune support. Who was it? There was someone who was like, yeah, I made Deltarune in an Earthbound mod. And that person was so cool. I love rhythm battle, game battle stuff. Yeah, it's cool, it's wonderful, there needs to be more stuff like that. It just needs to be parse category, parse begin. More experimentation with the RPG genre. Didn't Delta Traveler have a Mario and Luigi section planned? Does it? What is Delta Traveler? It's an Undertale fan game that combines elements of Deltarune to create an interesting experience, both gameplay and story. I need to play more Undertale fan games. The issue is I still haven't played all of the alternative routes for Deltarune itself, because I'm stuck on rebeating these goddamn Shadow Crystal bosses. If I focus for a day, I could do it, but you know, BRB, but I have no clue how long BRB. You are all good. We are all just chilling here, hanging out, blowing grass and eating ass while we make our games. Can handle object. What do we want to put here? Oh, we got to check if this is a mesh. No, we checked this as a resource, which would be the link resource. Exclamation point, blow grass. Object, try. How do I cast an object? Oh, it's optional. If okay, who's texting me? Who's texting me? Oh, no one. How come okay, so I talked about this last time, but like, when do you stop getting notifications for followers for Twitch? But I got like 6 followers yesterday, and I didn't get emails for any of them. So maybe it's just a matter of the first follower of the day gives you an email for the first 1,000, and then you stop getting emails. That's my theory. That's just a game theory. Thanks for watching. Return false. Okay. Object, try cast to what? Chain plane. Oh crap! This is a trait though, so I think I need to do. What do I do here? Is it dine GD resource dine chain plane link that I cast it to? Found result. This seems valid. Likely banner evader restricted. Oh no, it's a bot. You're gonna get can you ban? Get banned. Get a ring that's big enough to fit around your wrist call it banned. Delta Traveler is an amazing fan game. It runs from Undertale, I forgot what section, from Mother 2/Earthbound, and Snowden the Forest from GG Underfell. It was made in Unity and was gonna have a link to the past section for its 4th section. Oh wow, okay. I need to play a lot of those still. Would I get what's the word? Would I get stoned like a witch if I told you I've yet to play any Earthbound game? I really want to. I should. The end. The end. I know if I just... I know... I'm gonna start. I'm gonna smart tomorrow. I'm gonna play 30 minutes every day. Earthbound. Mother 1. Because I want to be a true gamer. TriCast. Okay, so I see your question. Nope, I've never been able to finish Mother 2 or 3. No! I believe. Apparently they're amazing. They have to be good. I need to play more games. I need to... don't worry, I'm going to get to your question, CG. Thank you for answering Photogenic. But yes, Mimic Game. I mean, technically for this stream, we're not really directly working on Mimic Game. We're working on tools to make levels in 3D environments that will eventually be used in Mimic Game. I would show you... Actually, I can't show you. So, you... Oh, God, I gotta refresh it. There's like so many things. This is called a chain plane, which is a tool I created that chains together different nodes to manipulate a long-running, like, mesh. So hit this plus button. That creates the first thing in the chain. Oh, this is kind of hard to look at. Hold on. Let me reset everything. 0, 0, 0, 0. And then, so this first link right here, you can move, and it'll generate a mesh that goes to that point. You can change the width. You can change how dense it is down here. You can turn... I hate this song. I need to get this out of my playlist. You can turn it. And then these affect the next thing in the chain. So I got another and another. I can twist it and add more. Twist and add more. But, yeah, it's for making levels in 3D. And then if Godot will let me, I'm going to hit play. And there we go. If you want to know more about Mimic Game, though, CG, I would highly recommend checking out the Mimic Game devlog series I did 2 years ago. This is also a project that I dropped, so don't take anything I did in here too much to heart. But if you go to my second channel, SomeRandev2, and go to... you just go to my shorts, but I think I also have a playlist. Where is it? Do I not have a playlist? Yeah, Devlogmas 2023. Day 1 of Holy shit! This takes me back. I did a devlog every day for the December 2023, creating this platformer, and then I dropped it after a bit because I don't know. I lost interest, like with the Game Boy Advance game. But if you watch all of these, you'll get all the context for where we kind of are so far. But I'm remaking the game from scratch, kinda. I mean, obviously I'm gonna borrow code that I've already written to... You remember this? Oh shit, yeah! Yeah, I mean, it all boils down to I want to make a 3D platformer that's fun and fast and cool. And that's what Mimic Game is. It is nothing more than not a medium, a vector perhaps, for me to express my love for platforming and speed. Chain plane link. And is this? I don't think I need to do any of this. I just need to do is okay at the end. But now it's giving me shit because it's saying I can't TriCast this. Is it dying? Oh my god, it is. Wait. Try Dynify. Oh, that works. That totally works. Alright, that's what I needed to do. By the way, you sound happier and that makes me happy. Aw, CG. We love picking up drop babies. I guess it is preferable to have the babies not be on the ground after they've been dropped, yes. But yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't read too much into my tone at any moment. I like to experiment when I create content, different types of deliveries of my lines and such, so I don't know. I am what I am. I am neither happier nor sadder at any given moment. Let's fucking go. Done with the proposal? Oh shit! I hope they accept, and you can be happily married to whatever job takes and accepts your proposal. Wait, what did you end up calling it? Is it still teams for something? What was it? Turns for teams? No, it was something for oh, dude, I'm so tickets for MS Teams. Yeah, but you gotta spell it the 4. Tickets for teams. You make it sound fancy. What is this? Why is this giving me shit? Why are you giving me shit? Oh, it needs this. It literally says that in the error. Like Toys for Tots. Yeah, exactly. All right, so I did the easy part finally. Now to enter true hell. Hold on, let me pull up the docs again. How do I? Oh, because the functions are built into this type, right? It's like self.base.something. Add property editor or add custom control. Wait, which one of these do I want? Wait, what is add property editor? To set the no. Hold on. What is this called again? Inspector plugin. So show me the inspector plugin docs. Sorry for the light mode. Firefox dark mode extension. Can I even install an extension? Best dark mode app extension. Midnight Lizard. That sounds cool. Add to Firefox. Add. Okay. Refresh. Oh, what did it do to my sidebar? It's kind of weird looking. It lost the border. But that's okay. Well, we'll deal with it. All right. Okay. Here it is. Add a custom control, which is not necessarily a property editor, but we can also add a property editor, which modifies a property by its name, and then we add it to the end. Okay. So what I want is add custom control, and I want to add a button that I can click to delete or insert a chain link into the editor. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's make something simple. Let button equals. Oh my god, I'm in classic programmer mode. New button. Okay, new alloc, and then we're gonna pass that here, I think, and that's that. That seems to be mute. Button set text. Insert new what? Insert new link. And then this also needs to be mutable. And then we also want to do this for delete link. Button signals. What do we want? Pressed, right? Yeah, pressed, connect, and then what do I want to do here? How do I connect this to a function that still has access to the object? I think the answer is I just cast that object. Can I cast that to the dynamic thing and then connect that to a dynamic function? Maybe? Maybe. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Well, let's try. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let okay link equals object. Else return. Why don't you like this? Oh, because it might be null. And then try and dine. Close. Oh, but this seems to be okay. What now? Oh, now it needs to be sum. All right, there we go. Can we format this better? Is that what you're gonna give me? Okay. And then can I do connect other and pass the link maybe? And then a method on chain. Like, can I pass a function from here into there? Is the question. And I think the answer might be no, because this isn't annotated with Godot API. So this is literally just a Rust trait. Man! I don't know. Let's give it a try. Function, blah, 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 self. If I do that, and then I go back here, I mean, this is also going to throw an error in other places, so I don't know if this is even the right way to test this. Chain, plane, link, blah, blah, blah. I expect a reference, it says. I have given you a reference, I say. It doesn't work, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, okay, then we have to... I mean, the real answer is I just connect and then move this in here. Is that allowed? I don't know if that's allowed. Well, no, okay, so here's what I really... Well, do I... Okay, CG249, how do you do that emote? Aren't you sub? You aren't subbed, are you? I'm so confused. I bought it with points. Oh, for yeah, you can do the redeem that lets you choose an emote. Which I've said in the past, I wish I could just make that free. I just wish all emotes could be free, but alas, Twitch has censored my creative vision for how my chat exists. Alright. How am I gonna connect these buttons to the chain plane? Alright. So I have this, and I should be able to copy this around into a connect function, I think. Like, can I do link, dine, bind, something? What do we got here? We have add links. By the way, what's y'all's opinions on no-code engines other than RPG Maker? That's a good question. I really like Game Maker Studio. I used a lot of Game Maker back in my day, but that was also back when it was just Game Maker 7 before it reworked into the studio version. So I'm not sure how good it is right now in terms of drag and drop, but I recently recommended it to people, and I've looked it up a little bit, and it seems like the visual coding aspect of Game Maker Studio is really nice. Game Maker can be no code. Yeah, it started out as no code. It's eventually become more of it has its own coding language called Game Maker Language. It's also really simple, and I highly recommend it. I would say that language is even easier than GD Script, which is... No, you're good. I wait until you back 07. Oh! Okay, my Google didn't appear. Perfect. Oh, alright. Yeah. Do. Bonum. Do. What the fuck do I do here? Because even if this is for the chain plane link. So what I really need is a function that gives me the chain plane mesh and then a reference to that link as well. Here's what I really need to do. I need to go here and just add these as functions. So function insert link after. I guess I just could say insert link self, and then function delete self, right? Self. And then that could be annoying because I have to implement these both for these, but we'll see how the implementation goes. Because what I could do is, here's what I really need to do. I need to create a get chain plane for this trait. Where is it? Here it is. And I can use that in the trait functions that I create here. So let me go ahead and do that. Get chain plane, mute self, return this. Maybe I should option return it. That's probably safer. I'm free! Yeah, I was saying Game Maker Studio's programming language, Game Maker language, is really nice. I think it's one of, if not the easiest languages in game development. And I always recommend, if you're not going to start with JavaScript, start with Game Maker language if you're trying to learn code. Not saying you have to use that, but what I am saying is, even if you have to dig a little into it, it's the most accessible language there is. And its visual scripting is a one-to-one translation of, or I guess you would say the visual scripting came first. And then everything you do in visual scripting, you do in the coding language. So I know at the very least it's very powerful. But also, like I said, I haven't used a lot of Studio. I used the Game Maker 7 and 8, which came out in the late 2000s. So, but from what I've seen, it's pretty good. Whoops. Game Maker Studio Visual Coding. Images. So here's what it looks. Okay, it's more in the style of Scratch, where it's block-based. But I think it's the perfect balance of accessible. Then again, I know nothing about GDevelop, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Because I have not touched GDevelop at all. But I keep hearing people talk about it, so we love to hear. And I guess GDevelop also has 3D support. As far as I'm aware, Game Maker Studio does not have any 3D support, so you'd have to, you'd want to make sure you're making a 2D game for that. I'm pretty sure anything other than Game Maker 2 can't be accessed officially anymore. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I used to have like a portable version of Game Maker 7 I'd put on a USB and take to school, and I'd run it on the computers on school and just play with Game Maker. It was so much fun. Good times. You should check it out. The 3D is new. Ooh. All GDevelop. Make your game. Publish it on Steam and the app stores. That is pretty cool. I want to see what the visual scripting for this looks like. I'm so sorry. Everything is dark mode and looks like ass now. Tutorials. How to go in depth. Oh, it's bringing me to YouTube. Just let me get a glance. Let me get a glance. Oh, how old is this? 3 years old? Is this an online editor? I kind of hate the UI for the editor. Oh, wait, I've seen this game before. I followed the person who made this. Is it official GDevelop? This video goes... where have I seen this game? Did the developer for this game make a tutorial for the official GDevelop YouTube? Or did the official GDevelop YouTube create this game? I don't know. Huh. Interesting. You can use it in a browser, but it's also down... Yeah! I like that. I like everything being browserified. Browsers are the future, honestly. I love them. Godot is also usable in a browser. Hashtag use Godot, except Godot doesn't have visual scripting. I wonder... I'm guessing Game Maker... No, Game Maker Studio is definitely not on a browser. You'd have to reinvent everything, which I don't think they're willing to do. You can also use it on mobile. Oh shit, no way. Shoutouts to G... Maybe I should be recommending people GDevelop. I should give it a go. I should really do like a sit down, make a game in GDevelop just to see what it's like. That'd be a good video. I need to get back into making videos. I thought Godot had a visual scripting language. It used to, I think, but I think they got rid of it with Godot 4. They have a visual shader language. Oh wait, here we go. Scripting. Oh yeah, so 3.5. They had visual scripting, but got rid of it. Which, I mean, as a text coder myself, I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't really waste resources on this. But at the same time, how much effort is it really to do visual scripting in Godot? Since a lot of the way Godot is done is through dynamic coding. Everything in the API can be dynamically accessed through metaprogramming. So I feel like visual scripting could be done. There definitely is third-party visual scripters for Godot. Like here we go, Orchestrator. Orchestrator, unlock visual scripting in Godot. So, I mean, if you're looking for things, try Orchestrator maybe for Godot. Like I said, I've never used it, so I can't really say. Games from Scratch, I think, covered it. Or this could be something else. There must be multiple, because doing visual scripting in Godot would be so easy with how much they make the extension features viable. I mean, hell, I'm using an unofficial language right now for my thing. I'm using Rust, which is not officially supported. So it's basically the same level of support you would get in a visual scripting solution. A video on the best visual scripting language would be cool, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe. Maybe one day. I don't know if I could say really the best, though, because it's all opinionated, you know? We love open source Godot. We do. Oh, I guess, yeah, that is a benefit, because GDevelop and GameMaker Studio are both closed source and pay to use. So, yeah, maybe consider Godot. And the nice thing about Godot is that, based on what I saw in the Orchestra tool, a lot of it is just the GD script functions. So people who are familiar with Godot would be able to help you with scripting things, even if they aren't familiar with the visual language. Because ultimately, all the visual scripting is just normal scripting. But visual. Nope, GDevelop is 100% free and open source environment. Really? I thought I saw like a thing on the page. I was like, payment, pricing. Here it is, pricing. Create your first game 100% free. Oh shit. Fully open source game engine. Published to Android desktop once per day. Try multiplayer and online services for free. For a monthly subscription price. 200 AI credits. Oh my god. Store up to 50 games in the cloud. If you're good, I don't know. AI sucks. You're making people pay to use AI. Yeesh. It uses the MIT license as well. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing it's probably like a GDevelop GitHub. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Okay. You can export it yourself as many times as you want. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah. I mean, if it's open source, you'd have to be able to, because you could just make your own exporter if you wanted and build it. Yeah. So, it's, I don't know. Interesting sell, GDevelop. I guess if that's how you're gonna monetize, that's how you gotta do it. I need to focus for a second. Hold on, let me lock in and do this. Single. Let's do this self.chainplane. Cloned. I don't know, not iter cloned. I would just want it cloned. Or should I do clone? Okay, and then same for multi. There we go. Oh, you don't like that? Why don't you like that? Oh, because it needs the other functions too. And then I go to link resource. And then in here I can use self.getChainPlane to get the chain plane. I'll stop distracting you with the other languages. Lock in Monarch. I appreciate. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You can please. In fact, do chat. It helps with the Twitch engagement. I just need to lock in every once in a while to get my shit together. Chain plane. Well, that being said, I'm thirsty as hell. I'm gonna get a drink. Don't do anything weird when I'm gone. I'm looking at you, photogenic. But I'm getting a drink on your behalf. I'm still here. You haven't done anything, have you? I'm digging in my butt, twin. Open this. Okay. It's a little special occasion, so I'm using a flavor packet in my water to make it extra fancy. Good. Damn, I was gonna find a copy pasta. Well, it's too late. I'm back and I'm ready for action. You gotta be faster than that, CG. You're gonna have the copy pasta on the ready for whenever I'm not ready. Okay. I sip. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay. Something Vaporeon. Ugh. My hot take is that Vaporeon isn't even that breedable. Ugh. You fucking see. You know what? Never mind. There's other water Pokemon that would be just as slippery. Some of them are like slimes. Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything. You got Ditto right there? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Which canonically now transforms into humans based on the new Poketopia game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How do I identify what Jellicent? Yeah. Maybe. And Jellicent's like a ghost. Isn't that interesting? I love Jellicent. Jellicent. Oh. What a fancy Pokemon. It is ghost type, right? Yeah. Why is it ghost? What's the lore? Its body is mostly seawater. It's said there's a castle ships Jellicent have sunk on the seafloor. Holy shit, that's so sick. What a cool... I need to go play Black and White again. Oh, man. Generation... Ugh. Its art looks so ugly in 3D, though. Yeah! Oh, the sprite art is so much better than the 3D models. Dapper goes, it drags people underwater or something. Yep. Yep. I would, too. I mean, if I was underwater, what else are you gonna do? How else do you make more friends other than dragging them into the deep ocean when you are a ghost jellyfish? Chain plane. Okay, so I have the chain plane, but how do I know what index this link is in the chain plane? Can I access? So if I get, hold on. So this will have an array of all of these. But given the dynamic chain plane link reference, can I get its index? That is the question. Can I pass that? Let's give it a try. Function test self something this. But this needs to be boxed, right? Right? I think? Huh. Imagine dying in the Pokemon world, becoming a Pokemon, then like your brother or family or something catches you and forces you to battle. No. Pokemon battling is fun for everyone, including the Pokemon. It's okay. I know they have autonomy, but still. Yeah, something like that. That's a weirdly specific idea. I thought you were going to like a Pokemon mystery dungeon thing where like you die, you become a Pokemon, and then you have to go on adventures, and fucking Zapdos is an asshole to you, and then like Dialga is an asshole to you. What's up with that? It's like I'm just trying to chill, and then Darkrai starts giving you shit. Oh man. And that's basically the whole story of the one good one. Actually, I think Zapdos was in the first one. What do you fight in the second? What's the first legendary you fight in Explorers of Darkness, Time, and Sky? I don't know. You've never finished a dungeon? Oh man, you need to access Explorers of the Sky through any means you need to. I personally, right before COVID started, I went on like a 2-hour journey to drive to a GameStop that had an Explorers of the Sky physical copy. And back before COVID, man, retro games used to be so affordable. That thing cost me like $20. And I went home and I played the whole thing on my authentic DS, and it was a great time. And nowadays, what? How much does Explorers of the Sky cost? Explorers of the Sky used DS. Oh, only $25? Oh, I mean, GameStop is now $38, but still. How much is it on eBay? Oh! Yes, that's what I was thinking it was gonna be. Wait, why would you ever buy it on eBay? Apparently there's maybe sussy website where you can get it for $25. A game that is, I got halfway through the first one right after you returned from being cast away for being a bad omen. I have access to it. You should play it. It's really good. It's a really interesting game because it's the story. What's so interesting about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games is that their story, they have like whole fucking, the story doesn't end after when the credits hit. Like they're like explorers of time, darkness, and sky. You hit the credits and you're halfway through the game. It feels like there's like a whole second half of content. It's insane. Remember when Game Freak cared about Pokemon? Weren't those the days? I keep seeing Grovyle and Dusknoir Yowie. I kind of ship them. That's kind of a hype ship. I respect that. Second campaign mode. It's not a second campaign. It's like just the game isn't over. You hit credits and then you're like 50% through the story for some reason. It's so bizarre, and it's like a surreal memory in my brain playing through post-game, quote-unquote post-game Explorers of Time. It's so surreal. That game is so good. It is so good. Oh my god, I want to play Explorers of Sky right now. But alas, I'm forced to sit here and develop. Whose idea was this? Why must I develop game? Why must this not work? Oh, you know what? This needs to be some else return. Genuine question. Have you played any Ape Escape games? No. I know nothing about those games other than their name sounds really funny. Ape Escape. The only reason I even know what Ape Escape is because I hear people say Ape Escape and I think to myself, that is the funniest name for anything I've ever heard. I love that. But no, I did you see the PKMD Explorers ROM hack? I have not played Ape Escape. What the fuck is Ape Escape? Ape Escape. Oh, it's like a 3D game? Ape Escape is a series of video games developed primarily by Japan Studio and published by Sony Interactive. But what genre is it? Platform? Okay. Action, adventure, party? Okay, I like those things. It's so... Okay, maybe... But how does that relate to... It's a platformer, but there's also something related to it with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ROM hacks? Somehow? Some way? Sometime? Can I... Okay, can I convert this to I can't, can I? Wait, no. There has to be a way. Dying GD. Can I do like from? You go around collecting monkeys? No, just ADHD brain. Okay, but is it a better monkey game than Super Monkey Ball? Oh. Is there really not a way to do this? That's kind of annoying. There's a ROM hack of the new DX that goes into the Explorers of all. Oh, shit, really? No, I don't know. I really hate... It might be a hot take, but I really fucking hate the aesthetic of the DX remake. It's so ugly. It's so obvious how they're just reusing the models from the other games and then just throwing like a shader on it. Okay, not that that's a bad thing. I said that like it's a bad thing inherently, which it isn't. I just don't like the aesthetic of how it looks. Like there was a way you could have done that well, but man, it's just Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX. Maybe I'm too harsh on it. I could be too harsh on it. I mean, I'm sure it looks okay. Just compared to the sprite art, though, it's not the same. Oh, come on. What's happening? Firefox? Hello? It is stylized. It is cool how it is stylized like that. Everything feels so stiff. I don't know. I barely even played it, though. I've only seen trailers. I should give it a shot. I should probably give it a fair shot. Don't listen to me. I'm just a hater. Someone is making a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Danganronpa fan game and RPG. Where do you find these things? There's so many different things. People combine together. I respect it. I love it. It's beautiful in a way. Can I please show me all the D? Thank you. Cast. There has to be a way to convert a trait pointer to this. I have everything in my head somewhere. Yeah. Me too. You just gotta, like, have the... Wait. No, not that. Run deferred. You just gotta feel it out, you know? It's part of my autism. I understand. Me too. If you ask me anything about game engines, I guess ones that don't have visual scripting languages, I'm the same. I have a little piece of allocated brain spot for where they be hanging out. Oh my god, this totally doesn't exist though. What I'm looking for does not exist at all. New? There's just no way to do this. Insert link. But self would have to be like a self. Well, the issue is just I have to implement this for one of these other objects, which I then would have access to. Okay, not this. Don't do that. Single. Insert link self, and then I can do 2GD. And then I have access to that, and that works. Not even joking, Dr. W.D. Gaster makes an appearance 3 times in my autism diagnostics. Not by name, but he's there. What? CG, you have some very fantastic lore. I love it a lot. Makes an appearance. How? How? It's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. Shout out to my guy, WD Gaster. Fuck him up. Okay, I'm like so I'm like so lost. Okay. How do I insert a link into a thing? POV, I'm a boomer and I'm trying to make a Word document. How do I insert a link at the end? Link resource. No, this is where I was at. I want to go here. And then I need to go here. And then I need to have something like this. And then insert link after one of these. And then can I access that from the list? Links. Like, can I check if this contains this value? Sum after. That'd be crazy if I could. Yeah, I don't think I can, though. Yeah, there's no comparison operator. Short story time. All right, bring it on. Bring it on. Well, I think the move here is probably just to iterate and use the instance ID. Which would look something like this. For link and self.links. Link.inst... crap, no, this could be nullable, right? Let some link equal link, else continue. Link. No, what? Can you type this for me, Rust, please? What is this? How can you act like you don't know what this is? Oh, this needs to be a shared iter. Or iter shared. Okay, then I can do whatever this is, which I think is a dyn.gd. So I can get the instance ID of that and compare that to the instance ID of after. See, now we're just getting complicated. Surely there's a better way to do this. Surely I can just return the index of this link and keep that updated. How feasible do you think that'd be? Probably not really feasible, huh? Well, let's think about that. Why could I not just update the index? Because if I delete, I just need to update the index for all the subsequent ones, which wouldn't be that hard. And then if I insert, I just need to update the subsequent ones from that. That's sort of the nature of the chain plane. That's what it's called, the chain plane. So I'm just gonna, fuck it. Index usize. Do 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 do. So can I do like an insert? Oh, I can. I could totally just do it like that. And then I would do an add new link, but instead of adding it to the end, this should probably be in this function or this impl. So I should probably do a create default link. So let's do that. Create default link. Mute self returns GD chain plane link single. I think this just might be the same thing, except I don't push to links. So that would be here, and then I'd put this in here, and then I'd call self.createDefaultLink .clone.into_dyn, and I can get. Well, I still want to return this though. So, am I out of music, or is that just a pause? Well, I'm out of music. Okay, start again. Do that. Then return result. Okay, cool. And then I can do let. Come on, let me have it. There we go. Let link equals self.createDefaultLink. I see you've sent your story, but I'll see its ad time starting soon. So I'll wait for the ads to end, and then I shall read your story, CG. So do not fret. Do not fret, and I shall lock the hell in during ad time. So we create the link, and then we do link, I think this into dyn, and that'll insert it after that index, right? Why are we having issues? Because I got to pass by reference? Yeah, all right, and then this needs to be mutable, and then there we go. Okay, cool. And then delete is going to be similar, because we're going to delete by the index. So index, usize, and then for that, I think there's a remove here, right? Remove index, and then I just need to update all of the links from that index. Okay, so do that. So I don't know how to do this though, so it'd be like for I in index .self.links.len. And then let's link equals self. Okay, here's the question though. Where's the question? Here's the question: is what do I do in terms of indexes if there's an empty slot in the list of links, because you can make them nullable? And I think the answer is I just skip them, and then if I insert them afterwards. Because I skip them when I add them in the other thing, so why can't I skip them here? Or maybe but I can't do that, because I'm also inserting via the direct index. So it should literally correlate. Even empty ones should be given the raw index in the list. So I'm wrong in that sense. Links get I else continue. We need something to insert. So I think I need a set index and get index for this trait. Which is annoying, but whatever. Function get index self usize. Function set index mute self index usize. Okie doke. And then I can store this. I really just need to make a macro. I got an insurance ad, a car ad, and a vacation ad. You know, this is what they're trying to tell you. You gotta drive vacation and make sure you have insurance. So if you die, you're good. I wonder what's trying to, I don't know. All right. One time, I woke up in a cold sweat during the middle of the night. I couldn't move. Sleep paralysis, I feel that. I feel something watching me, but I can't see anything. My room gets darker by the second. I feel nothing but panic, like if I was being stared down by a predator waiting. I turn my eyes. I lock onto something, but then I hear the sound that plays when you interact with the mystery man in a waterfall. like or is it like more like a I forgot what it is. The fear washes away from my body. I feel relaxed again, but very, very confused. TLDR, Gaster was experimenting on me or something, I don't know. That's a wholesome ending where you realize it was Gaster and everything's okay. Okay, I'm not a fake fan. I know what the sound is. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. That's funny. It reminds me of the, it's kind of a stretch, but like the Shrek is love, Shrek is life, where the guy's scared and it's like, oh no, it's just Shrek, my beloved. I'm okay. I trust you, Shrek. And you're like, I trust you, WT Caster. I hate it here. I guess it's gonna be the vessel or something. No, Gaster just wanted to be friends. I'm sorry. I knew I was gonna make it cursed by saying that. I'm sorry. Just the calm of knowing that it's WD Gaster fills you with like relaxation and just knowing that you can trust your guy. I trust you, Gaster. Oh, Gaster is love. Gaster is life. This should just return an index, right? Index. U size. Who size? U size. I trust the green man. No. I wouldn't trust Shrek. Shrek would totally take all my onions. God, I wanted onions so bad. Do you think if I go up to my kitchen, there's onions in there? There's this place I live next to, a grocery store, that sells really cheap diced onions, and I like getting them, but I always forget to get them. And the other thing about diced onions is that they expire really fast, so you can never just have diced onions on hand to munch on, because they're gonna go bad. And you get so many. You have so many, so you have to like have plans to like put them in a burger or put them in a sandwich, and if you don't, you're just screwed. It's funny because Gaster and Shrek are green. Is Gaster green? I thought Gaster was just like black. Images? Look, all the Gaster art I'm seeing is Gaster green, or is that a reference to something? Oh, I think it's a reference to a meme. Oh, I don't know. No. I only look up green Gaster. Okay. Green. Was it that image I saw where Sans is red, Papyrus is blue, therefore Gaster must be green? Gaster, why the fuck are you green? Shh, it's okay. Okay, I have to go to Twitter to see the context. Oh, I'm not logged in. Well, I'll never know. I'll never know. It's like a new meme. This says 5 days ago. What have I missed? Oh. Sans is blue, Papyrus is red, Gaster is green. What if Toby Fox releases a new green skeleton? Does that mean it's Gaster, or does that just mean Gaster isn't actually green? Or what if there's just, you know, like 12 skeletons of all the different types of colors, and Gaster is still a black one, and then, or is Gaster white? I guess they're all white. They're skeletons. Bones are white. Are bones actually like white, or are they just like? I feel like they're like a yellowish color, or is that just teeth? Who knows? The more you know. Boo-doo-doo-doo. New Skelly Bro Twins, new Roman and old Rookman. What are you? What? This other meme I don't know. What the hell is old Rookman? Or is that just Roman and you mistyped? That might just be a misspell. I swear I'm not. Sometimes people misspell, and I just take it so seriously. Because I don't know. What if that's what you mean? Bones can be all types of colors depending on the diet. Really? Huh. Oh, here it is. Link resource. I want to have orange bones. You think if I get orange bones, I would get more respect in the community? I'd be seen. Would you lick me photogenic if I had orange bones? Chain plane equals this, else return. Your bones can be green unironically. Really? How do I get green bones? I'm not gonna Google that. I'm not gonna Google that on the main screen. How to get green bones in Minecraft. Generally caused by the absorption of specific medications, particularly tetracycline or minocycline into growing bones, or by environmental staining. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I'll get green bones one day. By the way, humans are bioluminescent? I feel like I've heard this before. Is it something with farting? Is this something where, like, you fart? Little glowable fart particles? No. See, now I feel stupid. Then what is it? We just glow. Ah. I see. Do all animals just glow, or is it something specific to humans? Chain plane. Delete. Oh, I guess this should be called delete link at, and then get the index. And then we do that. Then we do insert link at, and then we can use that right here. We just glow. It just works. Not really, we just glow very faintly. I can kind of see that. I can kind of see in the dark a little. So, I feel that. I recompiled the wrong thing. Is this really the first time I'm recompiling since I started stream? Damn, we're like almost 2 hours in. What do you want? Okay, there's no errors, so that's good. Does this work now? No, because I haven't done the inspector yet. This is also, I could just have dynamic functions to bind in the inspector, which I'm not even sure is going to work. Okay, here we go. Connect. Connect, object to own. Can you own a dynamic GD? I don't think you can. I think I tried this and I couldn't. But let's give it another shot. And then let's do chain plane link. Delete self. And will this work? Yes or no? Vote now. It didn't work. Okay. Well, fudge. Should I just find a way to check this class and then convert that? I mean, I guess this function also isn't even a Godot function. We also have unique stripe patterns. Do we? I guess? Why don't I see my stripes then? I mean, okay, 2 hours, we're almost 2 hours is what I said. By the way, how will the terrain know where to put specific textures? That is a great question, CG. That is a great question indeed. The answer is, you just code it to know. Because the difficulty with, this is one of the main benefits of doing procedural stuff instead of hard modeling in Blender, is that UV unwrapping is ass. And if I UV unwrap on this, going up and down breaks triplanar mapping, which uses global positioning to set where the texture coordinate is at any arbitrary point. But if I do this procedurally, I can program it in a way where no matter which way I move this platform in 3D space, it just moves, it stretches the texture, not stretches, but repeats it on the 2D surface of the object in a way that I want. Great question, next question. Great question, answer, I don't know. Speaking of things I don't know, how the fuck do you connect to a dynamic GD? Well, I think, okay, here's the true answer. One of these just connects to a callable, right? Can I do callable new? Or callable from linked function from object method? Can I do this from link? And then method name? Connect, I don't think connect likes this. Expected, wait. Can I do callable? No, it wants a thing. And I can't do connect self because that's gonna pass self, which is the inspector plugin. I can't do connect other. I think the answer is I just have to do raw connect. And that lets me pass a callable. And then I can return a callable from the thing. I think. Or could I have a thing where I pass signals? Like, what are these? These are a type of object. Sig button down. That's more repetitive code, though. Which is not fun. But whatever. Pressed? Yeah, it's pressed. Signal pressed. Like, can I just pass that reference to a trait function? We can't see our stripes because, like our glow, it's faint. It can be seen if certain requirements are met, though. Oh, like you know, you go Super Saiyan after you get emotional enough. Same energy. I'm telling you this to inspire the artist inside you. The artist inside me is dead. I'm technical doing things right now. It's coding hell. Let me live. Do, 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 do. Doom. Code is a type of art, I guess, in the sense that everything is a type of art. But, I guess so. It is in the sense that you create things with it. I think the results are art. Like designing animations with a code is art. But I don't like when people say things like, oh, code is art in the sense that the way you organize it is an art. Which I don't entirely disagree with. But I think in the general sense of art, by that metric, anything and everything is an art. And then, you know, the word art has no meaning. Yes. Indeed. It's a type of art. You know, this is a type of art. Sipping down fucking onions. Oh, God, I could go for them diced onions. I really, you know, maybe I should stream at 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. That way I could 4 hours stream and then still have enough time to go out and get like a hot dog with onions on it at like a gas station. I guess there are some 24-hour ones I could go to. You ever been to a Wawa? I should probably go to a Wawa. I haven't been to a Wawa either. The issue is Sheetz is so superior to Wawa. Why would you ever go to fucking Wawa? Sorry, we're getting off topic. Will this work? Why did it work? What the fuck? Why did this just work? What? Why is that working? Okay. That's so... Wait, that just works? I don't think that actually is going to work. Let's where the fuck is my inspector plug? Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. This should be delete self, actually. Delete self. This is 100 billion% not going to work. It just works 16 times the detail. Attempt to unregister unexisting extension class chain plane gizmo. That's right, I need to restart this completely, honestly. And I also need to register this inspector plugin. So chain plane, plugin. And then we need to do let chain plane inspector plugin equals this dot. Oh, can I not import it because it's not public enough? It's not it is public enough. Fuck you. Chain plane. What? What? Inspector plugin. Is it not public here? No, it is not. Pub crate. Chain plane inspector plugin. New GD. Let's do self base mute. Add inspector plugin. Let's add the plugin here, and then finally we assign it to right here. So boop, boop, bop, bizzity wop. Then we destroy it. Destroy chain plane inspector plugin. Same process. Grab this, grab that. Do I need to do this? I don't think so. I think I just call remove. remove inspector plugin. Do I need to delete it? I don't think so, because new GD is for resources and ref counted. So that's okay. I just need to assign this to null, which I already do by taking it, so perfect. Just need to grow here. Call destroy before this. Put this in its own function. Do 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 do. Mute self. Do that, and then run this where in enter tree. Do 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 do, and then run destroy in the exit tree. And now this should register, and then I need to reload, and then we should be good to go. Chalk Eater's banger song, by the way. KK Bubblegum. Was I humming a Chalk Eater song? That might be something I'd do. Reload. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Okay, big moment. If I click on one of these, we should see two buttons appear. The buttons did not appear. The buttons did absolutely not appear. Where the fuck are my buttons, Godot? The Chalk Eater song, it just... Oh, well... Yeah, that's... Okay, yes. Yes, true. I have... I actually don't know if I've listened to that song a lot. I have. That song is actually fantastic. I had to process it in my brain. It's hard to, like, think of songs while songs are playing. It's like... I wonder if I could play this song. People on Twitch sometimes will just play crazy copyrighted music and not give a shit, and I'm like, wow. I thought it was scary for y'all, but I guess not. I guess you just do what you want. I guess I'm playing copyrighted music. It's just game music, though, which seems to have a different metric of acceptability, because if it was copyright enforced too hard, Let's Plays would die. And thus is the stakes of reality thrust upon us. I wonder what else the stakes are. It's fucking being thrust upon me. It's like, where the fuck is my shit? Can handle. Oh, wouldn't it suck if inspector plugins don't work? Okay, no, this is fine. It's clearly they're not working here either, so we're safe so far. But I was gonna say, inspector plugins not working in my custom inspector would really suck. Object. Okay, and then you recompile. Now we'll see if it outputs anything regarding that. See, it editor property array. What? Can handle. Oh my god, it handles based on the properties, not the object being focused on. I forgot about that. Editor inspector plugin. Made it back with Linux, lol. Oh shit, nice pun. What Linux distro did you use? I really want to switch to Linux, but no Linux distro has support for doing this. This thing I just did right here, where I move the window to the side of the screen and it does that. There is not a single Linux distro that can do that. Now, there's some that can... Okay, for the context, I have two monitors. I'm moving it to the side to where the other monitor is. Some Linux distros can have it so if you hold it near this border for a bit, it might eventually snap like that. But none of them have this ability to like have your mouse stop, instantly release, and snap to the side of the screen like this between two monitors. It just doesn't exist. Linux can't do it because Linux is fucking garbage. And I challenge anyone to name me a Linux distro that has that capability. Anyway, what Pop? Pop? Really? Have you been following the Linus Tech Tips drama with Pop? And how people are like, yeah, Pop is garbage. Why would you ever try and use that distro? Even after Linus was like, the whole thing, I haven't followed it that much, so I don't want to speak too much on the matter. But, that's interesting. Does it look good? I've always wanted to use Mint. I think Mint looks really nice. Or Kubuntu. I like the options and configurability of Kubuntu. It's pretty chill. Wait, hold on. Let's see what CJ was saying. If you make 3 audio layers in OBS, one playing copyrighted music, one playing royalty-free music, and then you can have one muted during the stream and edit it during VODs to not have the copyrighted music, if I recall correctly. What? Holy shit. One playing royalty-free music, then you can have one. Well, I mean, I feel like in that case, you would just want to have it so that your VODs don't have any music in them. Pop, I saw it was made for gaming and gaming in general. Huh, I have to check out Pop OS then. The name sounds fantastic. But I can't see how a certain distro would be any more or less primed for game dev. Is Pop OS Ubuntu? I don't know if I just looked that up correctly. The Linux distribution based on Ubuntu. Okay. Ubuntu's nice. I like it. Mint is very minimum. Very nice for testing hardware when doing repaired. Yeah, it's part of it. Okay. The more you know. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Can handle. Yeah, I do that. I override can handle, so why aren't I getting this object when I pass it to this inspector plugin? There's no way can handle is not referring to the object the inspector plugin is receiving. Right. Here it is. Chain plane right here. If I go here and click on one of these freaking nodes, it'll show me chain plane. Okay, so clearly can handle is true. So now it's a matter of parse end, which, according to the Godot documentation for 3.2, which is not correct. I need 4. Why am I getting 3.2? 3.5? Editor plugin 4.0. Inspector plugins, editor plugin. Why does it say 3.2 here? What the hell? 4.6. Okay. Parse end passes an object. Call to allow adding controls to the end of the property list for object. But is object not dynifying? Oh shit, maybe I should be doing try cast. Did I already try that? I don't think it likes that, yeah. I think I have to cast to a known type. So how can I check if an object falls under one of the traits? I don't know. Linux is one update behind, which means I don't get 4.6.2 fixes. Is there anything special for 4.6? Oh, in terms of Godot. Really? That sucks. Is Godot 4.6.2 out for Windows? I mean, for us, we're still in release candidate, right? Do you mean that like you don't have the release candidates? It is? What? No, really? No, that isn't right. Godot download? If I go to Godot downloads, we're still on 4.6.1. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah. And besides, if you go to the release candidate for 4.6.2, this has a Linux download. So yeah, I don't know. I think maybe you just gotta look a little hard. Maybe I was doing a release candidate, not realizing it. Yeah. I mean, it's just a very minor update, so I don't think anything too crazy being added. And even then, the benefit of Linux is that you can just recompile anything really easily. Like oh god, I got a cough. Like I would assume with how easy it is to compile on Windows, Godot must be a breeze on Linux to compile. Try. If T's dynamic class doesn't implement as okay. How am I gonna do this? Can I not convert to a trait on an arbitrary object? I think the answer might be no. Okay, do that. Mesh instance. Leave, come back. Click on this. I'm not even getting to the parse end. Or am I? I need to add something extra here. Blah, blah, blah. Do. Leave, come back. Click this. Yeah, I'm not getting blah. This isn't even being run. Wait, parse end isn't even being run. Holy shit. What the hell? What does that mean for me? Called to allow adding controls at the end of the property list for object. But you're not even letting me do that. Add custom, yeah, so I can do add property for multiple properties. Can handle parse begin, parse end. I'm overriding parse end, but nothing is happening. Okay. Is that because this is returning false for this? Because object oh my god, of course it is, because that also is the same function I'm using. Oh, no! Dang, this is so responsive. The Godot on Linux? Oh shit, is it? Is it that good? Stop trying to convince me to use Linux. You won't make me do it. You won't take me. You have to pry my pathetic Windows operating system from my cold, dead hands. Linux is calling me. I just want it to be able to do this. Is that much to ask for? For my operating system to let me do this? Like, come on. Please, Linux. Notice I can move my window off screen without it freezing, because Windows has the perfect balance of speed necessary to skip past this snapping of windows on the side for multiple monitors, but I can still snap it easily with the perfect amount of muscle memory. Linux. I don't have that issue. Real, I think it's because people. No. I'm not letting another Linux person gaslight me into this bullshit again. What I specifically mean is if you have multiple monitors, can you do this? Can you do that? Notice how I don't sit here and freeze for a bit until it happens. I can do it instantly. I can go from full window to snap instantly on the side when there's another monitor over here. You can't do that on Linux. I require evidence. I require proof. I will need to see it with my own 2 eyes. But if you can, I will. Yeah, it doesn't stop your mouse. Thank you. See, there we go. And you know what's fucked up? You know what's really fucked up? Kubuntu does have the mouse stopping mechanism, but it sucks because it stops your mouse no matter what. It stops your mouse whether you're holding a window or not. So you have to either just accept that your mouse can never go to another monitor that easily, or. And the worst part about it is even when you have the feature turned on. Yo, this ad. No one's even listening to me. I hate Linux. I hate it. I hope you all know I hate it. But I'll wait for ads to end. Talk about the worst parts. The worst. You know, let me pull it up right now. Kwin. Source code. Is this it? Is this? No. For Kubuntu, right? Kubuntu. It's a flexible composer of conjunction with desktop shell. Is this it? Kwin? And then where's the, what is it called? Edge? It's Edge some, oh, I need to be signed in. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'll never find this. Source. Where would this be? Where is the thing I could do to make fun of? Might be in one of these? Is there something called Edge in here? Screenedge.cpp? And does it have 1.5? No. Oh, you're lucky. Is there another Edge thing in here? Edge, screen edge gestures, maybe? Maybe? No. Ugh. Anyway, the point I was trying to get to is that in Kubuntu, it's literally hard-coded so that your edge, your edge blocking between monitors is just some arbitrary ratio defined by some Linux developer that put that there. And so it would be so easy to fix the problem. Just have an option to make it so number one, use the existing if statements to just make it so what is it called? It's not called edge snapping. It's called edge barrier, I think. Make it so the edge barrier only applies when you're holding a window. And number 2, even when you have that active and you drop the window with the edge barrier on, it doesn't happen instantly. You still have to wait with an edge barrier on the side of the screen. So you still have to hold it here even if your mouse stops on Linux in Kubuntu. And that's the closest distro I found to have anything like this. Okay, let's read it. Can one of you try to access this page because my professor needs me to get there and I can't. It's supposed to have a table of variances. I mean, it's an edu page. Don't. I shouldn't open this on my main monitor. Am I crazy? I don't care. I like viruses. Yeah, it's totally not opening photogenic. I'm sorry. You should contact your professor. It's 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Where are your children? Yeah, no. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on, I need to set up a thing real fast. Do I have a... Oh my god, yes I do. Wait. Timer. I need to set up a timer for a thing. That's a secret thing for a future knowledge that you'll have to know. You still shoot a message just in case. I guess I have his phone number. I have 69. How would you... Okay, you know I could say like 7,100 points or something. How would you say 710 in that syntax? 71 tens? So that would be 69 tens points? I don't know if I like that. 710. No, because you gotta say 69. So you can't just say 690. I want to say 69 something to represent 690 points. So it'd be 6910s. Right? 6910s points. You know, I invented that. I am the new arbiter of how you pronounce numbers. From this point forward... And if you have 69, that's actually pronounced 69 ones. I'm sorry. That's just how it is now. That's how it has to be. I'm not even gonna find this, but I swear to God, I looked up the code for Kubuntu and I found that bullshit where it's all just hard coded. So if I could just learn how to compile Kubuntu, I could have my dream operating system. But I did bare minimum research, and it turns out compiling a distro is hard work, so I don't want to do it. Maybe just compiling the front-end window manager aspect of it wouldn't be too bad, but I don't wanna. I shouldn't have to work this hard. Just have an operating system with a basic feature as having snapping between 2 monitors. It's not that hard. Code your own OS, like Temple OS. I wish. Maybe I should. Maybe I could. Maybe I would. One day I will, and then you'll all see. I'll call it some randos, and it will run everything. Absurd awesome. What I really want for an operating system is something that doesn't use the classical desktop, because I think desktops suck. I think that desktops should be more like phones, where they have preset like icon slots, or maybe like larger icons. Because I don't need all this fucking space, and all it does is get disorganized. You know, don't let me put files on the desktop. Just let me put program shortcuts there and nothing else. I guess that's kind of what the taskbar is. But I hate how the taskbar is always there. I wish there was a toggle to pull up the taskbar. Okay, Okay. I gotta focus on this, because I'm gonna crash out if I have to think about this any longer. Is there not a way to test if an object is of this trait? You'd hate my desktop? Yeah! Well, I hate it because I would relate to it. I've gotten way better now. I am so organized. But man, check me out a decade ago. Not even a decade. A couple years ago. My desktop would be covered in files. And what's really funny are like Mac OS desktops, which are, I don't know what it is about people with Mac OSs, but they have the craziest fucking desk. I've never met a single person who didn't open their MacBook, and it was just covered in files. Just completely just flooded with files all over the place. Not even on a grid. Just out in the open. It's wonderful. I don't know what to do. Y'all, I have to learn a new thing. I don't want to learn a new thing. I just want this to work. Okay, Google, one last time. GD extension Rust. Whoa! Okay, I didn't literally mean okay Google on my phone, but thanks for the enthusiasm. How to convert GD object to Dyn GD. And I know the AI is gonna be like, just use try Dynify, but that doesn't work. Does this work? Do I try Dynify Dyn? Can I get a thing on that? Try Dynify. Yeah, show me this. Can you get an example? Come on, give me an example of this. Why would it let me do this? Okay, wait. I'm just doing it wrong. Am I just doing it wrong? No way. Oh, that would suck if I just wasted all this time on this wrong syntax. Why did it allow that? Come on, Rust. You're supposed to be strongly typed. You're not supposed to allow these things. Apparently some kids today don't know how to make folders on computers. All due respect, man, I would not have said use that. I don't know what that is. People say that. I hate that doomerism with technology, with the kids nowadays. I think you just don't understand how many people your age also don't know how to use folders on computers. Because we all live in our bubbles and friend groups of people who are competent on computers. Because we are also people competent on computers. But I've met people, motherfuckers my age, all the time, who are plenty of Gen Zers that still don't really understand how a file system works. Which, I mean, it's fair if you're someone who doesn't have a job that uses a computer, which is, I don't know, it's kind of rare, but I feel like with a lot of what's the word? Trade jobs? Is that what they're called? You know, like trade schooly things. You don't really need a computer. Everything's done on apps. Like when I got a home inspection once, the motherfucker just pulls up with the home inspection app and types in all the details there. Holy shit, the buttons! Oh my god! Holy shit, let's go! And that's why operating systems should be all appified now, because I think that's what people want. And that is what's more, I think there's a balance you could find. Because I don't think anyone's arguing that phones should let you put files on your main area. I think that, yeah, I know, right? Buttons, let's go! Okay, so we did all of that just for this. Now the real question is, if I hit delete link, will it delete? It did nothing. I think the callable didn't generate. Didn't Windows 8 do that? I think it did. I don't know. I didn't have a computer when Windows 8 came out because my parents didn't give me a computer when I was like a child, but I think I do vaguely recall that that display with all the boxes. Windows 8 did nothing wrong. People give Windows 8 too much shit. People just can't handle new things. I don't know. It'd be nice if there was like a Windows 8 option in Windows, because I'd love a desktop like that with just like formatted nice rectangles I could click on. I'm sure there's a Linux distro that let me do that. Maybe that's a benefit to going to Linux. You know, I complain about Linux lacking this one feature that I really need, but if I just was if I grew up on Linux, how many features would Linux have that I would require that Windows doesn't? So maybe I should give it more of a shot, perhaps. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I am 28 years old. I know, I'm old as fuck. I don't know what to say besides that. I knew this wouldn't work though. But what makes me upset is I was able to do it young. How old do you say you were? You were 21? Nah, that's bullshit. I'm gonna be 30 soon. Isn't that crazy? This is why I have to make a game. If I enter my 30s without having a game release, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. It cannot happen. It cannot happen. They say once you enter your 30s, you can't make new habits. So all habits you have in your 20s, you must establish in them. Which, of course, I guess doesn't really make much sense. What is time but a human construction? So, obviously, it's not really the case. But still, I want to make a game before I get old. Too old. Please. Please me. Toby Fox is fucked then. Well, Toby Fox has already released a game. Toby Fox released the world's greatest game. Back in what? Toby Fox age when releasing Undertale. I don't know if I want to look this up. 23? Oh, Toby Fox released Undertale at 23. Oh, it hurts. Oh. Damn. Well. Forces it. Boo-doo-doo-doo. 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 I don't know what to do here. Guys, I don't know what to do here. Fuck me, then I'm over 40. I'm trying to make my first game after leaving my job at 15 years. Hello, Marmalade Bacon, and welcome. Thank you for the first time chat. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I don't mean to bring anyone else down with my talks. Of course, it is all just bullshit rhetoric. No matter how old you are, it is always a good time to start and do things. And so, yeah. You know, we got to think hopium. I'm being dope-ium. So, don't listen to me. We all got this. But yeah, how's it going, Marmalade Bacon? What kind of game are you making? What's your favorite engine? What's up with life? How's things being? I don't know. I think I'm just boned here. I don't know how to get this. I think I just have to make. You know what I have to do? I have to make, which is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to do this, but I think I have to just make it so this trait has a get callable from a string, which should. Sir, I don't like doomer mentality. Also, sir, I'm fucked at 30. I don't know. It feels that way. It feels that way. Like, this is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to do a make callable for my trait. That's crazy, right? That would be insane. I don't think that I don't know. Let's go back to where was I at? The plugin. Does DynGD have some sort of thing I can do for this? Link callable. Oh my god, there is. Oh fuck. Wait. I can just do this. There. Fixed. Oh man. Okay, and then go in here, click on this one, and hit delete. Okay, maybe it's just not working because the code doesn't work. Loving this Minecraft mod, by the way. What does that mean? Why doesn't... Okay, well, let's put a print and delete self and see if that runs. Chain plane. Here's the thing. Delete self isn't a dynamic. Oh, no. Can I make it dynamic? Godot API... Funk? Is this allowed? I don't think this is allowed. Godot can only be applied to impl blocks. Okay, well, let's do an impl block then. Can I do this on traits? There's no way this is allowed. I've never seen this before. Will this work? Oh my god, okay. Alright. I'm using Godot at the moment, just building a matched slide 3 game, like you must build a boat. Got real tired of corporate life over the last 10 years and only stayed for the salary lol. But yeah, trying to keep the first game simple and learning experience for release something. Yep. Me too. You know, I feel like I'm overcomplicating things by making my own level tools and generation with procedural shit, but ultimately, I just want to make a simple 3D platformer and then release it and be happy and then move on to greater things. I've never heard of You Must Build a Boat. Let me look that up. You Must Build a Boat. Oh, I think I've seen this before. Is this an older game? Oh my god, 2015. Holy cow, look at that. I haven't thought of this game in so long, but I do remember seeing this. Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah. That's like a cool idea. Ooh, I'm looking forward to your game then. Good stuff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hold on, I gotta do something. Let me go first, I'm doing something. Do 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 do. All right, so this isn't gonna work. Everything is suffering. Nothing will ever work. Good heavens. Yeah, thank you. Timer. So. Do 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 do. Well, can I call? Chain plane. Inspector plugin. I still haven't tried just moving the link into a lambda. So it doesn't like this. Why not? Oh, because I need to do signals.pressed.connect. And then, okay. Do this. And then can I access link here? Dine, bind, mute, delete self. Like, can I do that? Cannot mutate immutable. Okay, well, let's make it mutable. And let's move it. And then, can I do that? I think I can. It feels a little weird because you're passing what feels like a very, like, unstable sort of data object, but I think if Rust is allowing it, it should work. Delete link. Okay. All right. Okay. Godot print pressed. Recompile that. I have this thing where I always get first on my friend's stream, and I just opened it up and got first again. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, everything crashed. Sadness. I have an idea to make a honey pop style dating sim, but instead of match 3, it's Suica. Oh, I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm not as big a fan of the match 3 style of game, but I do love Suica a lot, and I think there's a lot more that could be done there. Like, so many of those games are just clones of that style, but, you know, just put on a little more creativity, and it could be so cool. Not just, like, using an asset swap of different types of fruits. If you need a pixel artist, let me know. Yeah. Pixel fartist without the F. Making melons to bounce on some I see the vision now. I understand. I understand what you're getting at. Can I delete this? It clearly says pressed. So this is clearly running. Oh, it is running. It's just not rebuilding the mesh. Oh, wait. Is that it? Is that what I've been missing? Oh my god, I'm not rebuilding the mesh. I need to request update whenever I do one of these. Ooh. Whoops. Oh my goodness. And then I need to update the indexes too. Well, I don't know if we're back, but we're getting somewhere. Why? What? Oh my god, and then this is... Okay, I need to map object to this. That way I flatten those. I didn't flatten. Should be this be and then. Okay, so that'll flatten it. And then dine, bind, mute, set index to I. And then, okay, I have to make it mutable. What I need to do is make a function that just updates all the indexes. Update indexes. Unit self. I'll call it update link indexes. And then I'll run this. And then I'll run this here. And then I just need to run this every time, I think. Do I run this every time links is edited? I think I have to. So let's just do that. Let's just run this here. And that should cover all cases where this is needed. Except maybe add new link. And for this, I'll just do the request stuff in here as well. And then what's this? Oh, and then we got starting from use size. Index, and then delete link at index, insert link at index. And then for these, I'll just do 0. Actually, for this, I could probably just do self.links.length -1. And that would start at the index that needs to be updated. But maybe I'm just hyper-optimizing that too much, which is scary and I shouldn't do. Because it costs nothing to just update those indexes that way. Especially in Rust. So, Okay, run this. Open up Mimiquick. Get that going. And then you can find me in the third Discord. I lurk a bit in there. Well, I definitely would need one, but need to make a playable demo first. Same Marmalade. So it's all about getting that demo out first. Even that's such a hard thing to do. But one day I'll have the ultimate demo, and everyone will see. Why can't I see my handles? Where the fuck are my handles? Wait, where the fuck are my handles? Wait, whoa. Outputs? What's going on here? Chain... What? Cannot borrow mutable while its shared borrow exists. Oh, we're kind of getting to Rust bullshit. Oh no, it's because of. Well, it can't be this because this is borrowing here. It's because of this. You call insert link at, but no, this is only being called as a result of button signals. So it can't be borrowed there either, can it? Is it add new link maybe? But how are any of these getting called in a way that's causing issues? Like, this is modifying all links. It's calling dyn bind mute for all of them, so why the fuck would this be an issue? Unless this isn't being dropped? Rust, maybe put it in a UV blast or whatever the style of cleaning is called. Maybe I'll just perish. Okay, maybe I put this first. Maybe I always want to update the links before I request an update. Who's messaging me? Oh, it was just a Discord join. Hell yeah. Thank you for the join, Marmalade. Update links there. And then we'll update links here. What could possibly be causing this? It has to be this. It has to be set links. It has to be this function call right here. Before. And then Godot print after. I'm highlighted now. That's my attack. I didn't move, so the attack didn't hit me. Get obliterated. Get destroyed. Oh, it's crashing. Oh my god, Godot. Godot, please. Please, Godot. Quick. Just work. I beg. I plead. I scream. Oh, wait, it's working. Okay, cool. And if I hit delete link, it deletes it. Oh my god, it's working. Oh my god, there we go. Okay. For everyone who hasn't seen what I'm doing right now, this is what I'm doing. It's a procedural mesh generation tool where you can add these nodes to procedurally generate this mesh and then modify them at these points that you define. So you can move them around like this. You can move them forward, back, side to side, and you also rotate them or change their width, like turn them like this. And there's also a new smoothing feature which smooths them out. So I can like make it really smooth by adding more points in the smoothness. Like, look at that. And then, yeah, this lets you just, generate levels pretty easily. Okay. Oh, and now I've added the ability to click on a node and then delete or insert one. So I can delete it, and then that deletes that, like, node in the thing. God, I hate... Okay, enough of this. What is this? I hate this song so much. Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, Music Mushroom Mayhem 1. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Hold on. Let me delete the song from the playlist. I'm so tired of it. I'm so fucking tired of it. It's loud and obnoxious. And I don't ever want to think about it again. Mario... Where was that? Hold on. Where the fuck was... Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2. Gone. Off my PC. Whew. Yo! I can't remember if this is a platform. Yeah, I'm making a 3D platformer with this, hopefully. Oh, okay, that's cool. Much quicker than going back and forth in Blender. Exactly. I told myself when I first started this project, like a couple weeks ago, during streaming, I was gonna be like, I have to just sit down and use Blender. But after doing that for an hour, I was like, I can't. It's so not worth the effort. Especially when anything you do in Blender, you have to... It's what's the word? It's destructive. All manually modeling that is so destructive and not a good thing to do when it comes to designing levels. And CSG and Godot is okay, but it also doesn't have the functionality I need. And so this is my solution. The solution to the darkness within. The way I handle it all. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm just stalling as I look at my fucking phone notifications. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it is so far. Okay, so now I've got deleting working. Now I just need to have to make it so I can insert at an arbitrary point, which still isn't supported yet. But now that I know how all of this works, this is going to be way easier. Question: if I reload the extension, does that break my signals? Let's find out. Delete. Oh, okay, didn't break it. wait, look. You fuck with FNF? Not really. I listen to a lot of, like, FNF songs, but I've never actually played the game that much. So I have, like, a vague recollection. Oh, crap. Well, I guess you'll never know about my vibes with FNF. 3D modeling feels so janky. Looking great so far. Thank you. Even though you're in ad land, so you are away and you'll never know what I had to say. Okay, so I can't have 2 copies of Link, so I need to make a clone one here. I wish there was a way I could just do link.clone here and have it know that I want to move a clone, but whatevs. What the fuck, ebs? Let link clone equals link.clone. Then move that into this lambda. Oh, it needs to be mutable. My bad. And that'll work. Okay. And now we should, instead of delete self, insert link. Maybe we call insert link after self. And then put that there. Recompile. Come on now. And then crash. You're gonna crash Godot? Ooh, you're gonna crash Godot? Oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe you're gonna crash on me like this. Mimic quick. Oh my god, it's a spammer. No, and you got a fucking intro. Fuck you, spammer. Oh, you're already banned. Oh, you asshole. Oh, now your shit's forever living in my Twitch interface. How could this be? How could we let this happen? Our ad's over. I'm back. What happened? Oh, a spammer just sent a message and it added a guy in my Twitch interface, which I always hate. To answer your FNF question, I was saying, I've listened to a lot of FNF songs, but I've never really played the game, so I don't know if I'd say I'd fuck with it. I have friends that do, and I'm in the FNF was made in hacks, and I don't mean to brag or anything, but I'm a pretty notable figure in the hacks community, so I've talked and touched fingertips with a lot of FNF mod makers and developers and such, so like I feel like I know a lot about it, even though I've never really played the game that much. But yeah, the botters love it. I don't know what it is. Is it just that I have like less restrictions on my Twitch chat and therefore they come to me easier? Because I know what you mean. Like I feel like no one else gets these random spam messages like I do. I don't know, but I don't want to like turn on like phone requirement because that sucks. You've seen its guts but never touched its skin. Yeah, kinda. Basically. I don't know. I don't like. Not that I don't like rhythm games. I just don't like hard rhythm games. They're hard. That's all I have to say. Insert in. Okay, let's try inserting right here. Insert new link. Oh. Make sure. Okay, what if I is? Oh. Oh God, what happened? Why is everything wonky? Did it insert? Is this an inserted link? Delete? Oh no, what is going on? There's more weird stuff. I mean, I think I just might have to defer this. Can I call deferred on this? Chain, plain, call deferred. Is insert link a dynamic function? It should be. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, doo, 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 doo. What's wrong with this? Oh, it's a U size. Okay, let's make it a U32. Insert link at, go to chain plane. Let's move this up into here. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And this also needs to be U32. 32. And then I convert it back to a U size. And it shouldn't really matter. What were they? I don't know, just something about visit a website. Have you ever seen if there was a plugin similar to what you were already making? Oh my God, have I ever? Oh, I've scoured the internet nonstop for good 3D level design tools that I want. They do not exist, I promise you. I mean, if someone wants to try and find one for me, be my guest. But I don't know, maybe Pro Builder in Unity is decent, but I'm not going to use Unity. And I think it isn't, because I feel like we'd see more curvy, interesting level geometry in games made by Unity if there were tools like this in Unity. So yeah. Let's see if this works. Insert. Oh my God, it does work. I mean, it's a little janky because it inserts behind instead of in front, but I think that's okay. It's not, because it's inserting where it was, is the thing. So this was a second, this is not a third. So when I click insert, it inserts a new third there. When what I actually want is to insert in front of it. So, oh, so that's where that came from. Forgot about Me Music. Is Me Music the one where it was like a fake, like Guitar Hero, and it had like a bajillion instruments, and I got it for Christmas? And I played that game nonstop because it was honestly kind of fun, even though like all the songs were pre-built and you just waggle the Wii remote. Maybe. Let me look it up. Let me look up if it's just what I talked about. Wii Music. Wii Music. Images. Oh, it was! Yeah! Wii Music! Oh, this was so weird. I like the Wii Music. Boo, Unity. Yeah, I know. Fucking Unity. Whenever I see someone who uses Unity, I'm like, ugh, Unity user. How do you live with yourself? Seriously, though. I cannot believe people... Unity, it's not even about, like, the moral standing of Unity or whatever. It's just... It sucks. Unity sucks. There's, like, 5 different material types and a bajillion different new ways to do things. It's so poorly managed and feels horrific to use. It's like, people, you can use Godot. It's really nice. It's really simple and efficient and small, and it works. It works so well. And then like, no, the C# is mid. And it's like, is it really? Is it really that mid? Or do you just have these high fucking standards? I don't know. I don't know much about C#, but when I used it in I said this already last stream, but when I used C# in Godot 3, it felt flawless. It felt like it had perfect support. So, I don't know. I think people just try to find an excuse to not switch because they don't want to put in the effort. I think most Unity users are now just too entrenched to leave it. Literal rider. Yeah, but like I don't get that because I'm someone that has used every engine. Switching engine, all the engines have the same core fundamentals for the most part. Are there really? Is it really that hard to just pick something else up? I don't know. Something about those habits, sir. No, that's the worst part. That's the thing I've noticed. Like, it's a lot of young people who seem to not want to try new things, or like try and do. I mean, that's not entirely the case. Obviously, there's a lot of young people that were using early Godot and a lot of cool new things. But in general, I've noticed that like you really have to hate something for a while to really go out of your way to try a lesser known or lesser popular solution when it comes to creative things on the technical side of the world. I remember RPG Maker Unite being not great. Yeah, that's not even Unity's fault though. RPG Maker Unite was just made by bad developers. The end. They're making another one for Godot though. It's also going to suck. Just because, you know, people don't know how to make software anymore. And that's that. People don't know about polish. One day I'm gonna make a fucking amazing RPG maker though. Once I'm like stable with game dev income, I become like a famous YouTuber or game dever. Oh my god, I'm gonna spend like 3 months putting together the world's greatest RPG maker. It's gonna be so beautiful. Have you tried RPG in a box? I'd love to try to make a game in RM for the consoles, not the ports. Yeah, I've heard of RPG in a box. I don't have a visual of it in my brain, so I have to look it up. Oh yeah, this. It's like voxely. Ugh, I hate the voxel characters though. Oh my god, Paper. Do I know Paper RPG Maker? I am like the person. I've been following Paper RPG Maker since like pre-release. I've been retweeting and like signal boosting Paper RPG Maker for like the past decade or however long it's been started coming out. And motherfuckers don't listen to me. If I was an RPG developer, I'd be all over Paper RPG Maker. I'd be making 3D platformers if I wasn't like so, you know, technically code minded. Oh, it's so good. It's RPG Paper Maker for the record, if anyone wants to Google it. And it is RPG Paper. I don't know why my internet's slow. Maybe it's just the website. Does this website suck? Possibly. And they're coming out with 3.0 too, real soon, which is going to add web browser support, which has not been announced technically, but I know about it because I followed the GitHub page and I saw that they did that, and they're adding like other stuff. I'm like, man, it looks so good. I really want to make a Paper RPG Maker game. I mean, RPG Paper. What the fuck, RPGinabox.com? All right, we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, so this works. I just need to inject ahead of time, or ahead. So what I actually want to do is insert index +1. Will this work if it's the final element? Let's just test and see if it does. Why are you crashing, Godot? Why do you keep fucking crashing? It's so RPG Paper Maker. I mean, it's free to use. I think you don't have to worry about paying for it till you make your game. Or are we thinking about RPG in a box? Or are we talking about this RPG Maker in general? RPG Maker is kind of expensive, but I guess it makes sense. Nothing really that competes with it, surprisingly. You know, as much as shit people give to RPG Maker, there is some artistry to how the UI is done. It works, and it's very accessible in a way that I think that the newer developers of RPG Maker that have to compete with the predecessors they didn't develop, yes. What the fuck is happening? Why is this not working? Cannot borrow mutable, shared borrow exists. Where is the shared borrow you speak of? Is it because I'm setting this? But this should be dropped once I'm done. What style are you going to use for this game? A lot of cell shading. I'm going to have very thick outlines that are wobbly and like doodly, and very simple textures. Because I cannot do anything else. Well, it would be cool if I could do like a sort of realistic style with cel-shaded characters. I think that's kind of interesting. Sort of like a 3D low-poly version of Octopath Traveler, where it's sprite art for characters, but high-resolution textures for the rest of the world. But all I know right now is I'm gonna have big fat outlines, because I have this really cool doodle outline shader that I've written that is not easy to do outside of using compute shaders in Godot. So I think it makes my game stick out. And so you can look forward to that. In fact, I might have footage of that on my Blue Sky. Can I access Blue Sky? B Sky? Go follow me on Blue Sky. I've started posting again. Some randev. Oh God! Oh, it's ew. Where is it? Here it is. Here's the outline style. See, that's like a little wobbly. Oh my God! The compression on Blue Sky. Okay, maybe this isn't a good example. This is another project I dropped called Teleport Man / Infinimall. Damn, this project looked good. I like the colors on this. It's white. I'm sorry. You can look back now. It's safe. This song is also too loud. I'm skipping. I'm deleting. Where are you? Let me pull up my desktop. Here. This. Desktop. What was that? It said Mario something. Not Gerudo Valley. Where are you? I'm gonna find you. Not Mario Paint. Not Mario Party 2. Was it Super something? I think it was Super Mario. What's the super about you? Here, the Super Mario Bros. 2 ground theme. Get deleted. Okay, y'all, I don't know what's causing this double borrow. I wish it'd give me a trace back. Already bound? Make sure yeah, I know I need to use base mute. I'm just fucked up. Chain plane link single. Is it because I'm redoing the indexes? Why is this happening? In redraw for chain plane gizmo plugin? How is this getting double borrowed with this stuff? Is it because I'm... What? I have no idea how this would be occurring. In redraw, this is happening. So, bind. Can I turn off these two? So I'm doing this here. So let me print this here. Godot. Print. In Gizmo plugin. And then the only other place where this is being binded is inside chain plane. So we'd have set links. So set links update. But it can't be this because this is being borrowed here. So maybe insert link at. Insert link at. That's the only way I can do this. Well, let's try update link indexes, because this has to be where it's coming from. By the way, for the feed button, it should be a point redeem thing. It spawns food in the middle, and the guys will fight to the death for food. Like, someone can redeem food with channel points. I don't know. I really want there to be more randomization, though, so I think, like, it has to be a randomized thing. Right? Thank you for the crash again, Godot. Thank you for the 20 on crash, Godot. I love that for you. Oh my God! Why? In Gizmo plugin, it's not even being bind anywhere else that I know of. What? In Gizmo plugin, in Gizmo. So it's being binded somewhere else, maybe? But where? I just need to find all the bind calls. So Gizmo plug. That's the one I'm worried about. Then there's this one, which is when the buttons are pressed, but these should not be triggering at all. Wait. I call chain plane link. I call chain plane link bind, which calls insert at. And that's going to cause an update to the index. Okay, that makes some sense. That actually makes some sense why that's having an issue. All right, that's fair. That's completely fair. But the rest of these don't make as much sense. So chain plane called this. But even then, it's, I don't know. Do 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 do. Okay, do that. This is now dynamically callable. So, but I don't know if that's gonna fix anything. Because I'm not calling delete when this is happening. It just happens automatically. So I don't even know what that could be. And then it also, like, is there something where I'm calling... No, it can't be, because I'm not calling any dyn bind to call this class. Crash again, Godot. See if I care. A random chance to missile strike will occur. Redeem channel points to stop total annihilation. I need to add health bar to my goobers first. What I want... Okay, here's what I want. I want little enemies to come in from the sides, like over here, like they come in. Or come in from over here. And then they'll just go in a straight line. And anyone who happens to be in the way will get hit. And so, maybe they'll come slowly. And then... I don't know, or maybe they'll be like obstacles. But then there's also like a way to fight them, maybe? Maybe. I need to add sound effects first. I wish the intro had sound effects. I mean the join animation. The intro is a separate thing. Please work. Okay, things aren't immediately crashing, which is a good sign. I can delete. Can I insert after? Now, can I insert at the end and it not break? Yes. I can. I wasn't even clicking delete, so why was this happening? I wish I... Delete. Okay, this is cool. This is what I wanted. I wanted the ability to delete on bulk by mashing delete, and that works. I can insert. Okay. I can do this. I can move up and down. Things seem to be working. If I leave and come back, everything's fine. If I reload GD extension, will things be fine? Did I even do a reload? Let's try that again. Okay, that was a reload. Holy shit, the dots are still there. Oh, they don't do anything, though. There we go. Okay, can I insert? I can. Can I delete? I can. Okay. Wow. That's nice. I did it. Hooray. What happens when I delete the end one? Oh, interesting. I guess because, yeah, the next one has an offset, so that would do that. So I'd have to set this offset back to 0. And what happens when I insert on the first one? It works. Because index +1. Wait, but if I do this and I insert, where does that insert? It has to insert after, right? And if I insert here, I don't know. But so far, it seems to be working without any crashes. Can I get an applause in chat, please? Can I get clap emotes? I did good. That was tough as shit. I just saved and everything crashed. Oh my god! Oh my god! Don't applaud! I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. What the fuck? What the hell? Godot! Oh no! Okay. Okay. All right. Why did that happen? It doesn't like saving? I can't save? You know what it is? Is it because the indexes aren't saved? Could that be something? Are we out of music? No, it's just really quiet. Single. See, look, do I need to save this? What I should do also is probably save the chain plane too. I mean, I can export. I don't know if this is really the issue though. No, this isn't it. The export storage like this. Oh, and then it needs to be U32. So then all of it needs to be U32. Why can't U-size just be supported? Why is it U-size support? Answer me that, gamers. Can you explain to me why U-size is completely It's just the same thing as a U32 or U64, both of which are supported, I think. Actually, I think U64 isn't supported. Oh, it isn't. All right, fair enough. Hey, yo, my internet is dying and it's getting late for me. You're going to hit the hay. Good luck with the terrain. Thank you, CG. I hope you have a good time with your things as well. Yeah, and have a good night. I will continue to suffer in your absence. Do not worry. Do 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 do. Okay. I don't even know. See, I'm not even. The save thing is really interesting. And I'm not sure what the solution is. Because what's triggering it? Well, we know what we have to do. We have to open this in the console version. Which is not going to give us any information, by the way. You know it's going to be a whole, like, stack trace of bullshit that doesn't help at all. But let's do it. Just to learn. Just to gain the knowledge. Oh, I forgot I need to open this with console, so that way we can actually see the output once it crashes. Open Mimiquick. So here's our console. And then let's begin. Go in here. Grab this. Do this. Move it around. Delete. Delete. Save. That works. Leave and come back. Well, actually, what I need to do... What is this? Wait. Attempted to access binding from different thread than main thread. This is undefined behavior. Use the experimental threads feature. In chain plane link single get smooth? Where does this... What? Since when... How am I using different threads? Wait, what the fuck? How's that possible? Oh, what? I've like unlocked it. Okay, well, now I know why things are crashing. That makes total sense. Somehow this is getting called in a different thread. All right, well, let's call Rust backtrace equals 1 and see what I can find. All right, let's run that again. Name quick. Okay, now I'm gonna pull this up a bit to see what we can find. So, here it is, Okay. Where are you being called from? Where are you being called from? Godot core, none of this is mine, here we go. Register, closure. Oh my god, it's in my closure bullshit. I mean, I knew there was something wrong with that, but Wait, so let's confirm. We're talking about... I lost my place. 22. Summer-ended 3D level maker. Chain plane link resource single. Single, which is this. Closure at single RS12. Which is in the derive? That isn't right. For var car function? Okay, maybe that's not what I... What? Var call function. What? So, does this or does this not use multiple threads? And which of these... Are all these using tool, right? It wouldn't let me do anything if I wasn't using tool. So, that can't be it. Is it something with this? This is the only thing I can think of because it triggers when I click on those buttons. No, it doesn't. It's when I use Get Smooth, which seems to originate from Gizmo plugin. So, this is just a matter of... I don't know. Get Smooth. Do I even call something called get smooth? I don't. That's especially scary. Because obviously it means this function. So it means something with this setter, perhaps? Get smooth. Where is being called inside generated code that I didn't write? So how could I possibly figure that out? Alright, but it's something to do with the fact that I modify the onset for smooth here? Maybe? Perhaps? Perhaps? Or perhaps I'm just set to suffer. Could that be what it is? Yeah, I don't know. This is fascinating. Maybe I should have just written this in GDScript, honestly. Honestly, maybe I should have just used GDScript. What the heck? Do you see this traceback? It's fucking insane. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. This doesn't help me at all. It's telling me about variable calls, but... So maybe something with smoothing here? Value try to chain plane smoothing? But then it's saying there's something wrong with this. It's an optional, so it should be able to successfully handle a null input. Okay, let's try to observe what's happening here. I click this. Let's go to the bottom to make sure I get any new feedback. That's nothing new there. Delete. That seems to work. Insert. Insert. Save. I save, and that's where everything goes to shit. Okay. Okay. So it's something with the saving, which means it's not really my fault. Get smooth. Did the saving not happen on the same thread? I don't know. Y'all, what do you think? I need to, like, stand up and think for a bit. Hold on. Yeah, let me pace for a bit. That's the only thing I really think. I need to, like, get up and move. Text, BRB? Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. Where's the outline? Text, color, transform, background, outline. Outline color, black. Alright, and then outline size, I don't know, like 9? Okay. Can I rotate it? Alright, cool. Okay. Alright. Whew. Like, what it saves? Come on. All right. Okay. Get rid of this. Add a snack. I thanked. So, we know a lot of information here. We know it's about when we save. Which means, I think it might be an issue that's just outside of my control. But, I still want to know what's happening, so... Where is that? Here it is. Here's my trace back. Here's what's happening here. My code is being executed for register exports single RS. So it's something with saving the smooth. Is it because it's just smooth inputs that weren't properly deleted? Could that be it? Well, let's start by, first of all, deleting that, saving that, and it's reloading everything from scratch. Clean state. Clean slate. And then, we'll take a chill and relaxing reinitialization of a chain plane. There's this shit again. It's like, give me a break. I just created you. And then go in here. Add element. Single. Add element. Single. Move forward. Then here we're going to add. Move. If my plugin will let me. Okay, we saved. I'm not looking at output yet, so hold on. Is this still active? Oh my god, there's leaks too. I always tell myself when I get these leaks in a project that I should have just paid attention to when they happened so I can avoid them from happening again. But then, of course, they just happen out of nowhere. And you don't even know, like, in what session, even in a day. You can do so much. And yet, so little you can do to avoid these things. Is my music done? Damn, that shit goes fast. Okay. One RID of type. Okay, I have to not worry about that. But so far, nothing new there. I save. Everything's good. Leave and come back. Move this. While there were some leaks, outside of that, since I restarted, there's nothing new that's broken until I create some smoothing. Now, does that cause problems? Not yet. But if I delete this node, and then do stuff, and then save, still nothing. Smoothing? Smoothing? Maybe? Oh! Oh, here we go! Okay. Why did that happen? And it happened during redraw. How? It's because we're requesting redraw while we're borrowing the smooth. So, where are we requesting a redraw? Or request update? That has to be what it is, right? Or would it be something with... I don't know. I don't even know. This is so unintelligible. Oh, hey, Photogenic. 3 hour, 15 minutes and the music ends. No, it ended like 3 times already. I've had to restart it. I need more in my playlist. Go find me songs. Go find me music, please. My corporal rotted brain insists on having continuous integration set up for code save triggers. But setting that all up is just crazy for game dev where there's no fixed spec half the time. That, and also, like, this is an editor add-on plugin. So it's either another layer of, like, hell and torture from the fact that you don't have access to the full code base of what's interacting with things. It's... I don't know. But... I don't know. Oh my god, and there it crashes again. But I found the trigger, I think. I need to save after I put on a smoothing. Maybe that gives me a hint of some kind. Like, go here. These smoothings are set. Save, and that's not an issue. Wait, let me pull up the console again. Oh god, I didn't even run it from the console this time. Let me close that real fast. Yeah, testing another plugin is another layer altogether. Yeah. Yeah. And just immediately, I get the stack trace of shenanigans. What thread is it referring to? Why are we accessing things from other threads? How is that possible? There's nothing another level of interaction can't solve. Oh, no, like the fact that I'm using a third-party language support for this. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is so sad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I might just perish. I might just have to die. That's all I have left in me. It's always on stream too. The second stream ends, I usually figure things out immediately. So it's saying I can't get smooth. I can't get smooth. This is attempted to access binding from different thread than main thread. This is undefined behavior use experimental threads feature in blah 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 blah. Okay. Well, how's this? What if I instead cargo clean you completely? What if I then check for updates in GD extension? Let's see. Now Godot type, not Godot convert. Argument, canonical import. Nothing seems to be related to this, so I don't think an update's gonna help. Oh, I can't even do this because I need to close the editor. Are you gonna crash on me? Cool. Cool. That's actually what I wanted. I'm actually glad that happened. And I get to rebuild. This is gonna take a bit. How's y'all's days? I can't believe this is all just for buttons. I never even got to painting UVs. Why do I let these things happen? I should never. I thought UI was gonna be simple and fun on stream, but no, it can never be. It can never be. I just have to call deferred everything. I think that's just gonna be what the move is. Is it something with create mesh array being on a separate thread? Maybe that could be it? It still keeps saying about something from the save thing, though. Because the only place where get smooth is going to get called is from the saving of the data. Yeah, I don't know. And then we're gonna reopen this. This is so random. But it keeps talking about undefined behavior, so of course that'd be random. Mesh instance. This immediately touches it and it does this. It does it multiple times too. Are we not in the same thread when we call? Does it run for every point on here? Is the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So I don't think that might be it. Something like that. Could it be because I added my own gizmo object? Could that be another layer to the hell that is this? I mean, no reason not to remove that. Just see if that fixes it. Why do I have arrows here now? I think it's nothing. Here, create gizmo. Remove that. Give me the canonic classic gizmo. No more of this custom gizmo bullshit. I want the original. Before things went to shit. Before Godot crashed every second. Before my life was a living hell. Can we have that, Godot? Can we have that, Rust? Please? I also gotta find these leaks. And the worst part is the leaks don't even print when it crashes. Oh, did it crash? It crashed with no stack trace. Hooray! Hooray! It's still the get smooth though. It's still something about get smooth. Okay. Okay. I'm also using a dev build of Godot, which I'm sure is really well supported. Okay, so my thing didn't fix anything. Nice. Nice. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know if there's anything I can do. I think it might be a good point to call it a night for tonight. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you all for joining me today. I know CG, you're gone, but thank you Marmalade and Photogenic. And anyone else who might be lurking in the background. I'm going to go ahead and click on a random raid person to raid. Same category, similar, smaller size. Let's go. I have 30 minutes to submit shit. Oh no, you got this. You got this. What I'm following? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. This one's an animal. Hype monk. I click. I start raid. Good night, everyone. Have a good day and a good life. I suffer a bit more by myself. Until then. Raid now.